Absolute valley of a day. Well, whatever. It's not bleeding anymore, and there's just blood on my finger.
Great. It's only up from here.
It's only up from here.
I hope when I go to my schools, someone has the mouse. I have the lead still, so no one can really do much with the mouse, and I do doubt that anyone's going to try to steal it. But it's a possibility. I will have to see on Tuesday if someone left it.
Yeah.
It's very sad. Don't be trapped.
I'm the mouse.
No, the mouse is not the computer.
He didn't get the reference. It's over.
I didn't get the reference. I'm sorry.
It's like the first Snapcube video I ever sent you.
Was it? Which one was that?
Kermit Kerfuffle. Whatever. The Kermit. The Kermit debate? What the frick was it called? Snapcube.
I remember something about Kermit.
The Kermit Discourse.
Okay, that sounds more familiar.
You know when you like injure your finger, it feels like hot.
Oh God, yeah.
Taken down by
you'd probably recognize the phrase "taken down by a gamer" a little better.
Taken down by a gamer. That was that video?
Yeah, same video.
Oh, I still think about that.
Taken down by a gamer.
There it is.
Penny, don't use your soundboard too much during competitive games, or you might be
taken down by a gamer.
I don't know if it's actually this video. I think it is.
Now, okay, I gotta say,
I love that
out
phrase.
of all the
whatever, I'm the mouse. I am the.
I do genuinely think about that sometimes. Just taken down by a gamer.
Why is this 30 minutes long?
I am the mouse.
That audio. I am the mouse. I don't know, man. I am the mouse.
I can't wait to watch whatever is that Sonic 06? I can't wait to watch that one so I can hear I Am Now Sans Undertale. That line's gonna kill me whenever I watch that.
This is kind of the gist of my entire, like... I've not seen much of the Sonic 06 fandom. I have seen I Am Now Sans Undertale.
God, it sounds like I can imagine him saying that, I think, perfectly, and in my mind, that is the most hilarious thing.
That's like the only clip I've like seen in its entirety from the 06 fandom.
I Am Now Sans Undertale.
Yeah,
I still gotta watch the April Fool's Subspace one that you sent me. I haven't forgotten. It maybe has been 5 months.
What?
I haven't forgotten.
Why? I gotta win! I don't know how far you got, but that's my favorite bit.
I got like 10 minutes in, and then I was like, I'll watch this later, and then it's been 5 months.
Did you get to Wario? I gotta win?
I don't remember.
Bruh.
Was that, wait, no, is Wario one of the, no, it's like Kirby and who the fuck else in the beginning?
Mario?
Yeah, Mario, that guy. Yeah, I don't think I got to Wario.
Wario is my favorite character in the entire thing. I'm trying to see when he comes in. He's my beloved.
My beloved.
The whole video is like a mess, right? It's the April Fool's video, obviously. But it's like it's kind of delightful at the same time. Where is what? Okay, yeah, Wario's 3 minutes in.
Oh, maybe I did see
which is one of the most replayed sections of the entire video.
Is this a fucking magnet?
Oh, I did watch this.
What am I looking at here? That's blue! Now, if it's blue, then you know what to do. See you later, assholes!
I'll defeat this easy.
No.
What?
That's
just...
Here he comes. Here he comes.
Pretty piranha!
Here he comes. I love him. I love Wario so much.
I stopped like 20 seconds before he showed up.
Wario! You said 10 minutes, that's like 4 minutes.
Okay, it was 4 months ago.
Wario! I gotta win!
That's so awesome.
One of the most replayed parts of the entire video.
This is really funny.
Honestly deserved. What is the most... Do I even remember what happens here? I do. Oh gosh, I do.
Uh-oh.
It's very... Incredible. Anyway, we'll watch that together at some point.
Awesome.
I'm just make sure I'm not getting any blood on my mouse.
Don't do it.
There's a little bit of blood on my mouse, but it's relatively okay.
I'm
Probably
gonna bleed.
won't give anyone AIDS. You're still, whoops.
I read all of your texts. I think I had it very small. I could not.
That's fair. It didn't really matter.
I was leaks. It was leaks. It was
It
leaks.
was leaks. It was leaks. No, it's just me like being like, "Hey, how you been?" And they're like, "Good. How you?" And I'm like, "Good."
Leaks. Great
Right.
leaks.
Great leaks. Kyogre, how long till you can boot up the game?
I'm doing it right now, actually.
Let's go.
This is going to be a short session, but honestly, for the fucking Dark Bramble kill myself session, that's probably fine.
So
We're gonna
ready.
see the vessel today, unless I completely puss out the favorite song.
You do sing it.
Dur, dur, dur.
I love this song. It's a great song.
Outer Wilds is best experienced.
I found out I was playing the like wrong root note, which is crazy. But I got it now, so.
I think my nitro is gonna run out before we finish.
No! Alright, we're beating it tonight, I guess. It's fine.
Oh fuck! I needed this so bad today. I found out I lost my mouse 10 minutes ago. My whole fucking life was over.
Oh my gosh.
I was thinking about this all fucking day, dude. Outer Wilds! Yes! It makes me go, ooh! New expedition! Outer Wilds!
I hate the key that the title screen version is on. Because it's hard to play on guitar.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. The rest of the game starts on a C. But this bit starts on a D.
I don't know the difference.
This is a C. This is a D. That's the difference.
Okay, well, I guess that makes sense.
Yeah.
Outer Wilds, Outer Wilds, Outer Wilds.
Outer
Remember The Stranger?
I do.
I've been thinking about that a lot. You could probably tell given my texts to you.
Yeah.
That's still insane to me. It's just like, it's right there. It's right there. I'm looking at it right now, actually.
No. Wrong direction, but go off, I guess.
No.
Honestly, I'm so familiar with it, I could probably drive to it without even, like, using the mark it on.
Really?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
You're that. It's just so cool. It's just there. I didn't even know it existed until 2 seconds ago. Well, relatively.
Yeah, yeah.
2 seconds ago, relatively. That's how that works.
There it is.
Weirdo. The absolute stranger. I can't believe you're real. It's still so crazy to me, but I'm dealing with you later. I have a certain other piece of bitch to fucking deal with.
Piece
I need
of,
to see the vessel. It is!
Piece of b.
These fucking fish are terrifying. Okay, I'm not ready.
I believe in you. Now we
Yeah,
know
the
that they're
Ashton
blind,
the
so...
vessel. Oh, the vessel. The vessel. Look at that fucking guy.
Look at that guy. Look at the fella.
Real angler fish are blind. I can't wait to see the vessel, dude. Oh god. Actually, I can wait a little bit.
Fair enough.
Alright, to Dark Brambino.
It's funny, I was... Before you mentioned that, you were gonna go to Dark
How
Bramble
do I do this?
today, I was like... I had this whole thing where I was like, alright, I'm gonna sit him down, I'm gonna be like, alright, Kyogre, tell me everything you know about Ash Twin right now. And we were gonna, like, figure that out, and then you were like, "We're going to the vessel," and I was like, "Okay, change of plans."
Yeah, I really want that to be my last thing, just because that feels way too climactic, and I've built up to that for so long. Getting terrified again, by the way.
I think it should be your second last thing. I'll tell you more about that later. But
You think my last thing should be exploring Timberhearth again?
yeah, but you weren't supposed to know that, so
I know that Timberhearth turns into crazy Timberhearth.
yeah, that's like the final chunk of the game, right? When everyone in Timberhearth realizes the sun's about to explode and you have to take them all away.
Crazy Timberhearth.
Crazy Timberhearth.
This guy's such a bitch. So I gotta use the the distress beacon takes me to the escape pod. I just gotta follow the red, right?
In theory.
I don't like this place, Kashino. I really don't. It's genuine. Look, there's one right there. It's a fishies.
That's
Fish.
something.
It's a fish. Fish. Nice guitar.
Thank you.
Okay, where's my normal entry point? Because I need to enter into the same spot every time. It's like kind of necessary. Hello, bitch! Interloper! Okay, so the ship makes no... oh, God. I don't want to do this. I wish this wasn't in a game.
Why are you landing?
I gotta get in there.
Oh, you're going out of your ship, like, off of the hop. Okay, I see.
Yeah.
Alright.
And I also want to just check and see... Is that a fish? Is that a
Oh my
really small
gosh!
fish? Is that a fish right there?
Also, fun fact about Dark Bramble that I learned from the documentary.
What?
They gave the ice... Because I remember at the very start, like, our first time here, you were like, "What is that?" And I was like, I think it's ice. But the reason this ice is different from all the other ice is because they wanted to make it clear when something was, like, related to Dark Bramble. And so they gave Dark Bramble, like, its own ice texture, which I think is cool. But I didn't know it had gravity here. That's interesting.
My jet makes noise.
Okay.
So, how do I counteract that?
You tell me.
I don't want to fucking... What if I don't know. I don't want to do it. Do I have something that can make, like, a loud noise? What do I...
Ship, probably.
If I... Oh, true. I don't want to... Okay, the big issue is, like, if I go in there and they hear my jets, which is a very big possibility, and my idea for how to get through there is wrong, it's not going to be okay.
Well, like, let's take stock of what we know, right? About
Quantum
Dark Bramble and
entanglement.
about the fish. What all do we know thus far?
The fish are like, I'm big and eat you, and I'm
Okay.
like,
Outside of your crippling thalassophobia, what do we
not
know?
even a word, you made that up.
To be fair, I think that's fear of the ocean. So
That's right.
it's still not entirely true, but generally when people talk about their fear of giant fish, they're talking about fear of the ocean. So
It's true. They're blind.
okay.
They smell really bad.
We don't know that for a fact. They
I
could smell like
can
lavender.
tell.
And what do we know about Dark Bramble thus far?
Something? I don't... It's like a maze.
Okay.
Again, I have to wait until the anglerfish says go.
I love this theory.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to enter in that fucking red hole only to get met by 3 fish that are gonna immediately kill me. I don't know how to deal with this. This is genuinely distressing. Okay, hold on. So,
You know, my best way to get over my fears is exposure therapy.
I don't know that.
Now you do.
Okay,
You and I are very similar people, I mean.
Fuck.
Maybe exposure therapy is your strat.
Is there like a cheat console in this game?
I don't think so.
Fuck.
There's mods, I guess.
Mods to get rid of the fish. Mods the game to get rid of the fish.
I guarantee you there are mods that get rid of the fish.
Hold on. I'm at almost 50 hours in this game, by the way.
Really?
I'm at 4.
I like how you like sort of cut a little bit, so it sounded like you said I'm at foreign.
I'm at 4. I mean, I am right now.
What does that mean? I would say your best bet is to go in there and give it a try. I feel like any questions you have will be answered by just trying.
You're not wrong.
Trust me, the fish get less scary over time.
They haven't for me so far.
Yeah, you've been in there, what, 3 times?
That and they were the scariest times of my life.
Look, man, I was a fool. I bashed my skull into the fish of this planet an obscene amount of times. Like, I could safely say that they get less scary over time.
I don't believe you.
Okay. I am half lying.
Damn it.
They're less scary except for when you don't expect them, and then they're really scary. But you expect them, so you'll be fine.
This is the hardest thing in this game for me.
Well, with any luck, you won't need to go in there a whole lot more.
I never want to come in here again.
Right.
That was smooth as shit.
Like a hot knife through butter. Kyogre, it can't see you until you're in the dark.
I know, it can't. Bro, you remember getting me over to the fucking Know My Graveyard?
You know how easy that was, other than your, like, fear?
That was the problem, my fear.
Yeah, but, like, we got there first try, real easy, as soon as I, like, kind of helped you through it, right? So.
Yeah. I need to consider if there are any other options as to, like, the fish.
Any other options? Care to elaborate a little bit?
Like, because I'm still afraid that I'm going to jet and they're going to hear me.
Okay. Which is
blind.
a valid concern.
Yeah, so, like, can I just not jet somehow? Can I activate swim mode?
Swim mode? Swim mode? Gracious. That's not in this game.
Is there a silent mode in my ship?
Is
there a cloaking device? That'll help.
Yeah, you gotta go to the stranger.
Oh,
yeah, you gotta visually cloak yourself, Kyogre, for the blind fish.
The fish would find the stranger easily.
Well, if you're worried about your thrusters, right?
Yeah.
What do you think would be the way to bypass that concern? The ideal way to bypass that.
But, like, I don't know how to not use them.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and see the fish, if I'm lucky. I'm
not
lucky.
It's generally...
Sorry.
Remember, I think last time
I know
we were
I'm a
in
baby.
there... Well, yeah, but, like... well, yeah, but... last time we were in there, I believe... Because the anglerfish emit, like, a light, right? That's the lure. And so you can actually identify which one is the anglerfish and, like, reroute accordingly.
Yeah, but you see, the issue is... I need to go find the singular anglerfish.
Right.
And see if my theory is correct. Because if I don't do that, and I just go into the red one, and there's 3 of them, and they make that noise, I am fucked.
Right. Okay. If it's a controlled environment, I'm sure you'll be alright.
It is not a controlled environment.
If you're going out of your way to test this, and you've just got it in your mind like, I'm going to die here. If you don't, it'll be a nice surprise. And if you do, you're braced, and you're good.
Oh, God.
You know what I mean?
You're right about the exposure therapy, because I need to hear that noise again to, like, get myself used to it, because I barely remember what it sounds like, but I don't want to hear it again.
Well, fair enough.
How do I do this? Okay. I will I knew this would take me a long time. Just
You-
prepare for this.
It's fine. It's fine. I think you could probably sneak into the entrance and start chucking your scout around until you find it. And then if you know where it is, like actually like in the space, the direction it is from you, it'll help you a lot. It's just that first step is a little spooky. So I think if you could take that first step, the rest of it will actually be a lot easier.
What am I gonna do for the actual horror section of this game that I think exists?
This is not a horror game.
There's spooks that fucking options.
This is the spook, Skyler.
Is it actually?
It's spooky. But it's not that bad. Like, I think as long, like, again, I think the first step is always the hardest one, right? Like, I'm not saying it's not that bad, man up. I'm just saying, like, I think as long as you can, like, remind yourself, like, okay, I go in there, it's not going to see you, because you're not going to be close enough to it. And then you have all the time in the world and a completely safe spot where you can start chucking your scout until you know exactly where it is. And then you can, like, maneuver around it. You never really lose it. And you can try your stuff out. You'll be good to go.
Fucking believe that this game has this in it. It was so cool when I didn't know this existed. Okay.
You've been inside 2 skeletons already.
I have?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, true.
And you've also been inside 2 living fish.
I have...
But that's besides the
Okay.
point.
I have an idea.
Okay.
It's a stupid idea.
Okay.
It's a really dumb idea.
Okay. What's your really dumb, stupid idea?
I am... Baby steps.
Baby step. It was barely even into the loop. You
Oh, that's
paused for
creepy.
like all of that. Whoa.
That's fucking weird. What the fuck?
Whoa.
The fish!
What did bro do?
I've
Just get
done it
eaten in the
again.
cutscene.
I've done it again.
You've done it again, Kyogre. You've done it again. I don't know
Is it gonna
how.
go away?
I think I've done this before actually, like once.
Okay.
Yeah, it disappears. You're good.
The moon! I want to go there instead. Okay. 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 I need to be a good adult Parthian boy. Quantum entanglement? Turn off the lights.
I feel like you could see a little too much.
Look at this fucking guy.
Look at him.
Okay, so this is my baby steps.
Is it now?
It
It looks like stalling to me.
No, I'm genuinely. I need to get used to looking at this shit.
Okay.
And like, I think this is just like the same thing but smaller. Oh god, look
It
how
is the
fucking
same thing but
creepy that
smaller,
is.
yeah. You can see
Look
how
how
they're blind
fucking
though.
creepy
Like,
that
look
is.
at them.
That's true.
That's one thing I love about this game is that like it subtly clues you into these things. Cause like one look at their eyes, it's like, yeah, that's a blind fish.
I don't like you. I really do not like you. Oh god, the fuck do I do with my life, man? Hi, me.
Well, you have a limitless one. That's nice.
I don't know if this is helping.
I don't know if it is either. I feel like you've convinced yourself it will so that you don't have to go to a dark bramble.
No, I genuinely, I've had a hard time looking at the fucking skeletons, okay?
You
Like,
have, I'll give you that.
I need to just look at this thing. It's in a cage. It probably won't try and eat me. God, I hate.
It's kind of goofy looking.
I disagree. It's fucking terrifying.
Why is its eyes so low on its noggin, bro?
That's a good question.
Bro doesn't even have a schnoz. He kind of looks silly. I don't know. I'm looking at him like, why are his eyes all the way down there? Look at him. He's like the squash from VeggieTales, bro.
I really wish you didn't exist.
I'm gonna eat you.
You can try it. Hold on. Hello, no, my statue.
Oh, you have unique dialogue for both these people now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Me too. Not even closer.
Found Feldspar.
Yeah. Found Feldspar and they're in dark bramble? Stars above, this is wonderful news. Thank you. Thank you for finding them. That Feldspar didn't immediately join you on your ship in return here is incredibly Feldspar of them. We were never entirely sure what Feldspar was thinking back then either. Still, we ought to fish them out of that dreadful place with all haste. I'll radio Gosson and have them prepare a ship. It really should be Gosson who brings Feldspar home.
Does this mean that Gosson will fly in?
Thank you. No. You could hardly imagine how profoundly happy I am to hear that they're alive and unharmed.
You will forget the next time I die.
It's true.
Hi, Al.
Hey, I was just about to come find you. Look, you gotta see this. The Nomai statue's eyes are open. They used to be closed. Probably should have started with that. And now they've opened. We're not sure why they opened, since no one actually saw it happen, but this is huge news. Should someone tell Gabbro or maybe Ryback? Oh, stars, this is so exciting. It's making my stomach hurt.
Hell! Can you help me translate this new alien language I found?
A new language? Yes, absolutely. Stars above, you bet I can. Just give me, let's call it 100 samples, some form of epigraphical codex, and 6 months, and I should have the vague gist of the sort of graphemes this new language is working with. Gosh, I can't wait to get started.
Bro, I have like 22 minutes.
I love that dialogue. It gives you so much hope, and it's like, no. And if you jump, you move in the same direction as the balls. Very slowly.
I love balls. Anyway.
Kyogre once said.
You're a bitch! I'm gonna go fucking skateboard.
Sonic skateboard!
Okay. So, maybe... Okay. Hello, you fucker. Hold up. Okay. There he is, my fucking greatest enemy. Please, just work, okay? Okay, that's fine. Okay. Now I'm staring at it. And it's time for step 2 of my... Fuck! For a second, I was like, what the fuck is that? It's so close. It feels like it. Okay. This picture is just in my way. It's not helping. Okay, that's step 1 of baby steps. Now it's time to initiate step 2 of baby steps. I enjoy being able to use Timber Hearth. This is like my house.
Mm-hmm.
I should jump into the ghost matter. Anyway. Ew. Look, I know this looks like stalling.
It sure does.
But I promise you, this has a point.
You're going to the Zero-G cave, Kyogre.
Yes.
Okay.
And? Do you think these stars are real?
I think they're part of the rocks.
I think they're real. Okay. I already have a spacesuit, bitch! Wait, can I put on a spacesuit when I have a spacesuit?
I don't think so.
Why not? Doesn't even make any sense. Remember when this scared me?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay. So. So the jets themselves, like there's like the boosty jets, which I don't even think I can do right now. But there's like they're pretty quiet. But the question is, could they fucking hear this shit? Going in. Dur. This is awesome. Whoa! Oh, rock! I'm sorry.
You should be.
Yeah, I mean it's pretty straightforward. I don't know of what other option I have really other than leaving my ship and doing this, you know?
Right.
Like, I mean, I could shoot my scout and then move very slowly like this.
Well, I mean, I guess.
Which is a genuine option, but also shooting the scout makes a noise.
Well, yeah.
Where did that go? I mean, I guess that's my second best bet if my jets don't make noise.
If your
Or if
jets
they
do
make
make
noise.
noise?
Yeah.
Well, I guess. Yeah, I think I see what you're saying. Yeah. Like if you're like floating by without using your jets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I mean, because like I mean, I guess if I align myself into the fucking red dot and I just
Float like that.
don't, yeah. Whoa, hello.
Well, now you got gravity again.
I hate gravity.
I find it really bizarre that this like 0G stuff is actually like how the Earth's core would work.
Yeah, right.
Like this is realistic.
Oh, rock. So, I mean, I guess those are my two options, really.
I guess.
Fuck you. Okay, realistically, that seems like the best bet. Is going fucking like zoomies. You know? I don't know. The issue is, like, I don't know how to get to the place. I just know that I have to follow the red dot. But even then, like, I might get led into, like, one of the pits of stupid, and I can't fit in there, and then I gotta shoot my scout in there, and then I gotta follow it somehow else. I don't even really know. And I really don't want to have to go in there more than once. I've got to be real with you. I'm expecting that I'm going to have to. But
I don't think anyone wants to go in there more than once, which includes the developers.
yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of spooky in there.
Dude, look at the mini-map, though. When I'm, like, moving, like... That's wild.
Yeah, it's, like, really fast.
Ba-ba-da-ba. Okay, so... I mean, I do get the feeling that they would hear my jets. But if I do this, like, there's no way they hear me unless I go bumpies, and then they hear my bumpies.
Sure, yeah.
But what if I bumpies into one of them? Because that's the big thing. With the 3 fish in the fucking, like, the red dot land, why are there so many of them? I'm glad that I know about that at least. Because imagine
You just fly in there.
Like, imagine I didn't know that was there.
That would've been
and I'm
very
just
funny.
terrified of one fish. I'm so glad that I did that. Because,
Yeah, it was to your benefit, see?
God, oh my god, after all this time freaking out about the fucking skeletons.
It's just
to be fair,
triple fish.
I think if I hadn't seen the triple fish, I would not have been as afraid of the skeletons, but still.
Okay.
It just instilled genuine fear inside me. Oh god, okay. How do I deal with this? Whee! Not even a fuel canister. Can I take that suit out into space?
It's a good question. I've wondered that myself.
Probably. He might stop you and be like, hey, give me back my suit. And I'd be like,
Oi.
fuck you.
Take that suit off.
And I'm like, I'm not
Ride
taking my clothes
the
off.
whole
for you.
elevator back down.
No, not the entire elevator.
I think it's funny that they call it a lift. This game was made in America, but that is British.
The Harthians are British.
I guess.
Okay, fuck. That's what you think, bitch. Okay. I'm waiting for like the magical switch in my brain to turn on. Turn on, I guess. That will like I will not be afraid of the fish anymore. Even just like the sight of dark bramble still fucking terrifies me. Fuck you, man. Fuck you. I feel like I want to start swearing less, but I think I'm gonna have to do that after I finish this
But
game.
after Dark Bramble. That's fair.
I wonder if me being out of my ship is a bad idea. Can I like do... It's like I decelerate. But like...
Do you?
I am right now.
I think. Oh yeah. I think it's just because of the sun, though.
The sun is my enemy.
Yeah. Of course, you're still moving well over 100 meters per second. Which is pretty
That's
fast.
nothing. Why is Dark Bramble so big, by the way? It's 7 kilometers away right now. It looks like it's in front of my face.
It's just very large.
Why aren't I
Isn't that how it was
large?
with Giants Deep? You were like, I'm gonna crash into it, and you were like still 5 kilometers away.
Yeah.
And I was like, what are you talking about?
I hate you. I literally fucking hate you.
I hate you! I freaking hate you!
Alright guys, it's time for me to be alone with Dark Bramble. I hate you!
Guys, this is Dark Bramble. He's one of the boys. Alright guys, it's time for me to be alone with Dark Bramble. I hate you!
That's so good.
I love it. I've experienced no greater sense of pride than when you were like, man, your impression was spot on. I was like, thanks, man.
It was.
Yeah, see, now you're being drawn to Dark Bramble, because you're like in its orbit.
I'm gonna orbit
So you like
you.
naturally accelerate towards it.
Fuck. Fuck.
Time for me to be alone with Dark Bramble.
That is so good. That is really funny. Except for me to be alone with Dark Bramble.
Alone with Dark Bramble.
If I can just see one of the fish while I'm
don't-
still out here.
I've
no.
never mastered the inflection of anything as much as I've like practiced the inflections of guys.
Hello?
There he is.
Okay, he's huge.
That's really far. You have to pass through like an entire forest of vines.
Fuck my life.
It's gonna hit the other side of the friggin' bramble.
It's just the fact that I know he's there.
That's fair. Alright, Kyogre,
Okay.
here's the strategy. Fly in and just like shut off your brain and go forward until you're in Dark Bramble. And then your brain can go, oh gosh, this isn't so bad actually.
It's gonna be that bad.
No, it's
I have-
not. Would I lie to you? No.
I'm wondering if I should try that same strat not out of my ship. But like, there's benefits to both, right? Because like I can almost guarantee there's gonna be some fucking trees in the vessel, but I don't know. It's risky trying to go out there without my ship, but that feels like the most possible no noisy moment.
Fair enough. I mean, you could always test both theories out with that fish that you saw. Alright.
I know.
See? Not so bad. You can figure out which one of those lights is the fish, and then just not charge into it until you know what you're doing. I think it's the one on dead ahead of you, because it's moving a little bit.
Time for me to be alone with the rainbow.
Time for me to be alone. Yeah, okay, so it's that one. We've confirmed it.
800 million meters away.
It's over 1 kilometer away, so...
That's really close.
That's not that close. That's like space travel, you know?
I am utilizing it's time to be alone with the rainbow.
That's
to
fair.
help my mood.
Okay, so that light is safe.
Let's fucking go, I did it.
Hey, let's go.
And
Hey, just run
inside-
into another fish. Hey, you did! I was kidding.
Fuck you, man.
You don't even have to go in there, so you're good.
Yeah, I gotta go into the red.
Yeah, is that another fish? What's over there?
I'm uncertain.
I don't actually know if I know what's over there.
Start
'Cause I
grammar.
believe the other one takes you to the escape pod, like the one on the left.
Stop fucking moving. Yeah, the red one. Or wait, oh you mean yeah.
I think the one on the left is the one that takes you to the escape pod, so I actually have no idea what's up with that one.
Well, we can see.
Oh, I was wrong. It's that one.
That,
So we
okay.
now know, okay, 2 seed pods. One of them doesn't... Oh, the one on the left goes to Feldspar. The one on the right goes to the escape pod. The middle one
true.
is a fish. Okay, now I don't know where Feldspar is. Oh, there's another one down there.
What
Okay.
the fuck are you? It's
So-
just a fish.
Seed pod up to the right is escape pod. Seed pod down is Feldspar. Seed pod up left is just there. And then there's fish. And then there's red dot. We have confirmed all of the dots. And we know that the fish is at least 1 kilometer away. So we can be alone with Dark Bramble and not worry too much about it, right?
It's so fucking funny. I need to make an edit of that video with like fucking
It's time for me to be alone with Dark Bramble.
Bramble.
I should pay Brombo to make it with Dark Bramble.
I hate you.
I hate you. I'll go to Brombo on Twitter and I'll be like, Brombo, can I get you to say these exact lines, but replace Miranda with Dark Bramble?
Alone with the Bramble.
And he's gonna be like, who are you?
He's gonna be like, I love Dark Bramble.
I love Dark Bramble.
The first time anyone's ever said that. This is my least favorite part of the game, I think.
You're okay.
They
see,
move.
It's
They don't
pretty much
move very
exactly
much.
1 kilometer away. If you could, maybe you could land your scout on it and then just have a constant sense of where it is. Or maybe it'll just eat your scout, I don't know.
I landed it in its mouth one time.
Yeah, but like I'm saying, like landed on its side, you know. Okay, go a
You're a
little lower.
bitch.
Oh, I actually don't know if you can land it on the fish. So.
I don't really want to. I'm just kind of trying to get a look at it.
Well,
so
then
I
you
can-
would always have a marker of how far away it is.
God,
know?
you're a bitch. Oh God, I need to hear the noise again.
Well, you could always fly by it. Test
I'm
your theory
aware.
About,
I'm aware.
about spaceflight. And if you're wrong, you'll hear it again. I believe in you.
Okay, I have 2 options here. 2 options.
Which one would make you feel better?
None. Quitting the game.
No, I mean like it like out of your theories, which one would you want to go with if it could be proven true? Because I would
I
say
mean-
try that one.
Your facts. I mean, being in my. You know, here's the thing. Being in my ship or not being in my ship does not even matter. Like, with the fish anyway. Like, it matters for getting to wherever the hell I need to be. But, like, the fish, they could just eat me.
Okay. Well, what makes you feel more protected? for me, ironically, I felt safer outside.
That's kind of
Right.
what I'm thinking.
Because, like, I had this exact same thought, right? It was like, it's like, can I float right past it? And so I had to think about it, and I was
And
like,
the big thing is with the 3 fish, like if I'm in my ship, I'm a lot more likely to hit them, and I feel like that would lead to an
Right.
eat moment.
yeah. So for me, I felt a lot more secure. I don't think I even thought about actually floating by in the ship. I was like, I gotta be out of my ship. I'm gonna float by in my suit, and so I tried that. And I'm not gonna
Yeah.
tell you how that panned out, but
It panned out great.
it was that like that was for me like that felt a lot better because you're like kind of small and I don't know. It's like when I would play Subnautica, I'd always like sit at the like ocean floor because it was like that's where I felt like that's where most of the danger was, but it's where I felt the least obtrusive.
I'm obtrusive.
Ain't no way! Oh, you almost landed on the lure.
It'd be kind of sick.
That would be kind of sick.
I do not understand the scout's arc. I guess it's just based on gravity. No matter where I shoot it, I land in like the exact same place. I'm gonna land
You
right.
keep
above
shooting
the
it in the same spot is the thing. I'm like watching
not
you like
true.
you like rotate, you shoot it and like rotate back up and then rotate back down to the exact spot you shot it from before. It's very funny to watch.
Time to be alone with the rainbow.
Like if you just go down and to the right a little bit with your camera, mostly down. Not that far down.
Fuck. Okay, I'm stalling. Okay, I need to
Okay,
make a
okay.
decision here. I need
You
to
got
make a
this.
decision. I have 3 options now. The noise that I make when I'm a fish.
Alone with
the
anglerfish.
No, I don't want that one. I would beat that guy with a table, though. Thank you for your patience at this
Oh,
trying
you're
time.
good. You're good. It's just part of the job.
How long did it take you to take this, beat the game?
Me?
Yeah.
I beat it in roughly 20 hours.
How?
I was less thorough and a
True.
bit more confident in myself.
What the fuck?
Well, you're gonna tell me I'm wrong?
No, you're not. But
I was
funny.
more confident in myself and I was less thorough, and I didn't miss too much because the game doesn't actually fully expect you to be as thorough.
yeah,
It's good. It means I missed
crazy.
a
I
few
am
things.
definitely not a fast gamer, and
That's
I
fine.
take pride in that.
You don't need to be.
You're correct. You're facts. Okay. Stop. Shut up.
You ever heard of the
Okay.
There's something I learned from a show where you take life in 10-second intervals. So whatever you're doing to get through it, you're like you just count to 10. And then for me, I sort of interpreted that, and I'm like, okay, so like I use this to get out of the bed in the morning. Oh, there's a centipede on the left.
Is that what that is? I was just looking at that.
Yeah.
What's going now?
They only show up when you get like really close to them. But like the way that I've interpreted this is how I get up in the morning sometimes is I'm like I don't want to get up. I don't want to do it. And I give myself 10 seconds to enjoy relaxation, and then for just that moment where I say 10, I shut down every part of my body that's like and then I get started, and then it's easier after that. So, I don't know, maybe you could try that. You count to 10. When you say 10, you just go forward. You give yourself time to brace, but not enough time to talk yourself out of it. And then when you say 10, you just for like an instant, you shut down every part of your brain that's like, don't do it. And you go. And then that part of your brain gets quieter after it comes back. So, Silencio Bruno. But you haven't seen Luca.
We don't talk about Bruno.
Wrong Bruno.
Fuck my entire life. Okay.
1, 2.
Nope. I don't need to count. I'm
Okay.
a fucking gamer. Oh, I don't
You're
like
gonna
it in
fly
here.
an entire kilometer? Alright, man, go for it. You can build up a lot of speed, so you can
Oh,
actually like fly right past it if you're right.
Well, hey, speaking of,
Alright, just go. You're running out of time.
I'm going to close my eyes and hold forward.
No better time than the present, right?
Okay, I hear the noise. Okay, I'm going.
If you're just gonna if you're gonna close your eyes, you're not gonna see when to like try and let go, I guess. But
That's no. My eyes are open right now.
okay.
Okay, now I'm. Okay, I'm. Okay,
You're getting pretty close, yeah.
Closing my eyes.
Okay, since your eyes are closed, I'm gonna relay to you. It is visible.
I'm looking through my.
You're approaching.
My fingers.
You are very close.
Did I just hit it?
Not quite. Hang on.
Oh my fucking
Narrowly
God,
under the lure. And you've now passed it.
It worked! I looked through my eyes, so I saw the lure.
I looked through my eyes. Well, you got such a way with words.
I laugh, and then it hears me. Oh, hey, it's the thing. I should go in there right now.
Sure. Okay. But hey, you've confirmed it works.
Okay! We know how to deal with the fish!
You did it.
Not mentally.
You have a foolproof way.
Okay, I'm gonna look.
Other than the fact that you
That
could
wasn't
bump
that bad.
into it, I guess. But you didn't. I don't think I've ever bumped into the fish, I'll be honest with you.
I was like staring through my fingers.
No, I know what you mean, yeah.
Yeah, I was like...
When you said looking
I
through my eyes, I knew what you meant. It was very funny that you said looking through my eyes.
I was like holding up my fingers and I was like, I saw like the tendril that connects to the lure. So I was right. My initial theory on what that means is completely correct.
Yeah.
I still need to hear that noise though. To
Or
get
not.
over it.
You could
No.
you could just not get over it and just never hear it again.
It's not an option.
Okay.
So I've proven that I'm gonna be alone with Dark Bramble. You ever have like a nightmare, but it's you're awake and it's like you imagine it?
Yeah?
I think the past like 3 sessions we've played this game, I look over to my right to like my empty dark basement, and I just imagine a fucking giant anglerfish swimming at me from the air.
Oh my gosh.
And just like coming to eat me, and then my life is over. That's just that's the kind of things that this game makes me think about. I can't wait until I'm done with Dark Bramble. I like this game. Dark Bramble's cool for what it is. I'm excited to get to the vessel. I don't like Dark Bramble. It's not very good.
That's fair. It's not very good for
Which again, it's not a bad like this fucking. I don't. Okay. For the record, I don't really like fear. I don't like horror games. I don't like horror movies. I don't enjoy feeling fear really. Yeah. But this game is awesome, and it's so I forgive it.
I think it's a testament to the game's quality that you are stomaching this at all.
Yeah.
After all the anxious tendencies that I see you doing that I have, I'm like, oh, yeah, no, I mean, he's doing it. Of course, my solution is always if I have someone else in the room, I get over my fears a lot better. But...
I don't.
That's fair.
Should I go get my dad?
I don't think you need that.
When I was younger, I had my dad kill a giant spider in Twilight Princess. I could have him drive past a fish.
Alright, I just need you to hold forward. Okay, now what? Let go? Okay, now what?
No,
That's it!
No, I need you to hold forward. Okay, now what? I am 5 miles away. I have run.
Okay, now what? Where he go?
Where he go?
It's time for him to be alone with Dark Bramble.
It's like Saw.
It's like Saw. I want to play a game.
I want to be alone with Dark Bramble.
Alright, which one's the fish? I think it's still the middle one.
I would have to imagine so. Okay, I have a second theory to test.
Okay.
I'm gonna see if I can do the same thing but with my ship.
Yeah, okay, so it's the middle one again. You're gonna try it again with your ship?
Yes.
Alright, fair enough. Go for it, man.
I don't...
You just did it with your body and you were fine, I mean.
Yes, but again, the ship has the much greater chance of hitting the fish and or just making sounds in general.
I think you'll be alright. 1.
I'm just waiting for the day that the fish
2,
just fucking kills me. No,
3,
see, no. I'm
4,
not... Okay, I guess I'm stalling, but I'm considering if I should have my eyes open.
5, 6, better decide fast. 7, 8, 9, no. 9.5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's going. Let's go. No.
Wait.
Just go. Hard commit.
I
Hard
can't
commit.
hard commit. Okay, okay.
Alright, you're good.
Okay.
Stop.
Okay, stopping.
Slowest reveal known to man.
Waiting for the noise. I'm waiting for the noise.
It's breathing. And I believe you've passed it.
Oh my fucking god!
Can you test something for me?
I don't want to. I don't want to.
All I want you to do is turn around. I don't want you to move. I want you to use the camera.
I'm not doing that.
You want to hear the sound. You said that yourself.
Where's my escape key?
No. I just want you to take your mouse and rotate.
I'm not doing it.
Actually, I think at this point, you're probably fine to do that anyway.
My headset is falling off.
I honestly think you're at the point where it can't even hear you anymore.
Okay.
Like I was always way too scared. I never actually tested if turning alerts them or not.
I can't imagine it does. Okay, so I've decided that I don't want to hear the noise again. Oh my god, it was in my ear. I was right next to it. How is bro so blind?
How is bro so blind?
You see, I was so worried about hitting it with my ship, I forgot how big they are again. Because this time I looked, and it was way bigger than I was prepared for.
You're good. I mean, the sound was just its like natural idle breathing, right?
No, I know that. But it's still terrifying. And I decided to keep my eyes open, and that was the worst decision of my life.
I think that was good. Exposure therapy, man.
No, it's huge!
It's quite big. But you're not gonna get better unless you acknowledge that.
I want to, like, get a YouTube video of the fucking sound to, like, be...
It's in the funny Outer Wilds video I sent you.
It is.
Yeah. Because I watched that a little too early. That's how I found out about the anglerfish, was I watched that video.
Oh my god.
And I was like, what the frick?
I'm turning my volume down to 6.
Okay.
8. I'm taking one ear out of my headphones.
Okay.
I'm closing my eyes and I'm reversing.
That's the sound. And now you're dead.
Damn, that sounded awesome. Okay.
You were a lot closer to it than I thought you were.
I knew that I knew I was moving super fucking slow. I'm not looking at this. I'm looking. I'm looking.
It's not. Oh, there it is. There it goes. Exactly 3 frames of fish.
Okay.
What the frick? I can see you adjusting your volume. What?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, that happens.
Okay.
You could even see like my most recent open Chrome tab sometimes. So if I'm like doing something I shouldn't be, sometimes you can see it, as I often do.
Right.
You know, like I'm constantly on like the how to get free ice cream illegally website.com.
Right. Yeah. As most of us are.
Most of us.
I've sort of like memorized the strats, but you know. Oh, dude, I was checking my Gmail like 2 days ago, yesterday.
Yeah.
And it's funny, because when you found out about my document, it had this like very creepy vibe, because the way I figured out your last name was you screen shared and it just like happened to appear at the bottom left. And that's like the reason I gave you, and you were like, that's really creepy. I was like deleting emails yesterday, and literally like right near the top, because I don't get a lot of Gmails, was an email about you sharing like a drive link with me, and it was just your full name. And I was like, oh, there you go. Information you gave me.
I should change that to Awokenkyoger.
Not on purpose, but information you gave me nonetheless.
That's true.
So I stick to my claim that none of the information in the document is non-consensual. It being written down, dubious. But me having that information, never non-consensual. Even if you didn't realize.
Yeah. Accidental consent.
Accidental consent, that's what you gave me.
That seems like a really good thing.
You good?
I saw an ice flake come out of the core, and I brain thought it was fish.
It's not fish, Kyogre.
I
You're
know
fine.
they can't. But I know they can't come out of Dark Bramble. But the time where the museum, they got that from the outside. The little baby
That's a set
came out.
piece.
I know it's a set piece. You're a set piece. None of us are real.
This like image of Dark Bramble kind of goes hard. I'm not gonna lie. Like the angle you've got it at.
New desktop background.
If it weren't for the ship and the HUD, I would say yes.
Old desktop background.
Very much.
Okay, so
So the goal right now is to get to red dot, or the goal right now is to further exposure therapy. What's
more
the
exposure
plan?
therapy.
Okay.
I knew that you said exposure therapy. I knew that's what I had to do. I think like I had a part in my brain where it's like I need to test on the individual fish.
Right. Well, it'll get easier every time.
I don't like it. My biggest problem is how big it is.
It is quite sizable.
Like I look at it on this thing, it's like it's like a but then I open my eyes when I'm next to it, and it's like the biggest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Well, how else would it eat your entire ship?
I know, but it doesn't change the fact that it's huge.
It is quite sizable, yeah. Oh, very close that time.
He's so hot.
Hey, buddy, you got this. Round 2. 3?
Okay.
Round 3.
This is just for the noise this time. Closing my eyes still. I'm gonna keep them open until I see it, and then I'm gonna fucking cry my eyeballs out.
Okay.
I
I'll catch up,
can't.
don't
I
worry.
do it. No, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Eyes open. Eyes open. I don't want this. I don't want this. Ah!
You're okay.
Oh wow! It didn't. Oh, it's got terrible hearing for a deaf fish. I mean, wait.
That entire sentence was so wrong. Like, wow. Wow, that's got terrible hearing for a deaf fish. A, it's not deaf. B, deaf by definition is bad hearing.
I'm not okay mentally.
See, what bothers me is that, like, if it hears you and then you stop making noise, you could still float past it, right? Like, you just did that.
What happened? I saw it move a little bit.
Yeah, no, like, it stopped tracking you because it couldn't find you. Because you stopped making noise. But what I'm really annoyed by is the only time I ever tested that, because I was like, I wonder if that works. The game just kind of bugged, and it stayed aggroed on me anyway.
Rest in peace.
Like, I, like, floated to the right, and it, like, followed me, and I was like, no!
You and I have had very different yet similar interactions with Dark Bramble.
Yeah.
Okay, so anyway, it's close eyes, hold backwards, noise time. It's not that bad.
It's not that bad.
It's the I think it's the visual that really fucks me over, which
It
is
seems
bad
to be.
because I need to go into the red dot of death. Okay, I'm looking.
Here he comes. There he
Jesus
goes.
Christ!
He's gone.
I'm so glad I closed my eyes.
1 frame of fish.
If I had come into that bitch and I saw his eyes being like,
Oh, you had your eyes closed?
Yes.
Oh, you said no, screw it, eyes open. So I thought you had your eyes open. Okay,
I said
that explains
that.
the lack of visceral reaction when it turned and looked at you.
No, you see, I said that, and then I chickened out.
Ah.
How
Yeah.
am I? Okay.
As long as you can fly yourself into the red dot, you can close your eyes for the most part.
I wanna.
Well, no, I wouldn't say that. You kind of... The problem with the red dot
Is there's 3 fish in the way?
is that you're going to want to have your eyes open so you can tell when you're past them.
Or I could just not.
I don't want to communicate that to you. I feel like cuz like saying you're past them does not properly articulate your distance to them. It just says they're no longer within your sight.
Yay!
Um
That's my response.
we could always test if they can hear you turning. You're like hard committing to backing into them. So I feel like
I don't want to look at them.
Well, I can
Fuck.
sort of like tell you when to turn, and we could see if it hears that.
But like, what'll it make?
Yeah.
What difference will that make?
If you can turn and it doesn't hear you, that's a bit of a game changer, right?
Bro, when I played Fallout 4 and there's like giant cockroaches, I got scared for like the first hour that there was gonna be a giant cockroach that showed up underneath my desk and just like kill me on my feet, and now I'm worried about a fish.
Whack. I saw my first ever cockroach in Texas.
I've never seen a cockroach.
He was
Like
in a
in real
tree.
life.
He was kind of cute, actually. I mean, we went to a zoo, and the zoo also had cockroaches, but that doesn't...
What?
Yeah, sometimes zoos have cockroaches.
What the fuck?
You never been to a zoo with, like, a bug section?
No,
Really?
I've not really been. I don't think I've ever been to a zoo actually.
Oh. Okay. Well, sometimes, often... Well, I shouldn't say often. About 50% of the time, a zoo will have, like, a bug section.
Weird.
It'll have, like, tarantulas and stuff in it.
Oh yeah, that kind of thing. I guess I've been to a petting zoo.
Okay. I wouldn't think of a petting zoo as having a bug section, but go off, I guess.
I want to pet the bug.
Why are you going towards the interloper? What is bro doing? He's got a plan to crash right into it. You're okay. You did it. Good job.
Yeah, get juked.
And
idiot.
you passed it. Okay,
I don't know.
good job. Anyway.
I saw an opportunity.
Okay, fair enough.
I'm sorry I interrupted you,
No,
but
you're
with
good,
the
you're
cockroach
good.
story also before that.
But yeah, like we were walking in Texas. It was the
Yo.
evening, and there was
That's
just
sick.
there was a tree, right, and one of its limbs had been chopped off. And you know how sometimes when a tree has its limb chopped off, there's like a little hole in the middle of where the connecting point was.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so I just saw like two little antennae, and I was like, "What the heck?" And I looked a little closer, and there's a little red cockroach poking his head out.
Red,
And then I was like, "Oh, this is a little guy," and he's just sitting there. And then eventually we got a little close, and he skittered away into his little hole, and I was like, "Okay, bye bye."
And he ate you.
I was like terrified of like accidentally encountering a spooky cockroach. It was so calm, like it was just a little dude hanging out in a tree. He was really cute.
I'm a little dude.
All right, middle one. That's the fish.
So, what do I even do now? The part of me that wants to desperately plead for you to tell me if there's more fish than those three in the red dot, but the part of me that shouldn't know that.
I think when we finally try the red dot, I don't even know if I want to be your eyes anymore.
I'm not expecting you to be.
I'm just like helping like ease
I'm
you
just
into
gonna
it.
close my eyes and hope. That's what
Okay.
is going to happen.
I see. You're just gonna hope that you like get a far enough distance away.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't. What the fuck do I do about fish?
I do know that I think the majority of times that you've done this, every time you started backing up, the fish didn't hear you immediately. It heard you when you got a little closer.
Yeah.
So that's good.
Their range is very small. They're just fucking huge and blind.
Right.
It's kind of crazy that they're blind. I wish I was blind so I couldn't see this shit.
I think you could probably keep your eyes open for this one. It seems like you got a bit of megalophobia, which I get. But like,
You know so many phobia names.
do your little like one eye through the fingers thing.
I don't know if I'm that. I don't know if I have megalophobia. I like big things sometimes.
Sometimes. Okay.
I like the Eiffel Tower.
That does not trigger megalophobia, my guy. When I think megalophobia, I think like giant creature,
Hey, bro.
dragon
look,
the size of mountains.
I've seen a tiny Eiffel Tower. Compared to that, the big one is huge.
Whoa, who'd have guessed? You got this, buddy.
I'm just trying to think now. What do I do? Do I
You
go
could
for
even
another?
like back up. I know you got Bluetooth headphones. You could like back up so your screen is small, peer through one eye,
I don't think that will help me.
ease yourself into it.
I don't want to look at them. If I can just get through this without ever look, the red dot is the vessel. That's pretty cool.
You're free to try. I'm not gonna tell you not to.
The red dot is like the light from the. I remember when I found that out. I was like, I just thought that was a red dot. Red means danger. But when I found out that that's like the vessel, it's really cool.
You could always just go for the red dot. See if you get through.
There are
I'm not
3
saying it
giant
won't
fish.
work. I'm just saying like
You
I don't
know it
like
won't work.
it depends on how patient you are.
What do you mean patient?
Well,
I'm not gonna
you
be patient.
You
I'm
gotta
gonna try and
float
line
past
myself up
at
and
least
fucking-
3 fish.
I don't want to do it.
Well,
I'm gonna go to sleep.
no. I did not wait 3 hours for you to be like, never mind. I'll go to bed. I waited 3 hours for you.
You did wait 3 hours for me. I'm not checking it out right now. You think I'm gonna be able to sleep knowing that this is still on my conscience? I hope
Exactly.
I never have to come here
Get
again.
it over with now.
God, I really hope there's nothing else in Dark Bramble that I ever have to see again.
Anyway, so we're gonna do the mandatory Easter egg now.
The mandatory Easter egg.
I don't even know where the Easter egg is, admittedly.
It's right there in front of the
Oh,
fish.
okay. So if the middle one's the fish, you could probably circumnavigate to the red dot without aggroing the middle fish.
I wish it was like as big as my tiny screen.
Yeah?
Damn, from the top he looks kind of cute. I'm just kidding. I'm not Shinri.
Okay.
What would Shinri think of these fish?
What?
Don't question me.
What name are you even saying?
Shinri! You don't know him. He's like
I
my
don't.
friend from high school. He's not from high school. He's a VTuber.
I was about to be like, man, that's quite the name. He's a VTuber. You're friends with a
He is.
VTuber? That's crazy.
I'm not friends with a VTuber. He's not my friend.
I
I
knew
mean,
it. I was gonna be like, are you like parasocial friends? How's that work?
I don't think I've ever watched one of his streams. I mostly watch
What?
clips of VTubers. I watch like a lot of the clips, so I
Yeah.
know the
Oh,
guy.
you gonna land
I know
on
of
it?
the guy. Oh!
What happened? It bounced off of him. There goes
Yeah.
your scout off into the
Bye.
distance.
No, I'm a. This is a small tangent, and I guess I have to admit it's a little bit startling. But no, I watch like the Hololive stuff, and I've been
Sure.
very into the there's Hollow Live, which is like the girls, and there's Hollow Stars, which is the boys.
Oh, is that how that works?
Yeah, and I've been really into the Hollow Stars English people. Shinri is one of them, and he's played this game, and he's a funny guy.
Sick.
That's why I said his name.
That's fair.
But I've not really watched like I've watched like maybe 3 streams total out of like any of the VTubers that I watch, but I like watch clips pretty consistently and I talk about them with friends. So
That's fair.
we're basically best friends, me and Shinri.
The extent of my like VTuber exposure is mostly just like funny clips that are posted online.
Yeah,
Sort of like, you know, like same with Germa.
I'm Germa.
I just see little clips every now and again, and I'm like, hey.
I don't know anything about Germa other than the sus face.
Alright, Kyogre, go to the red dot.
Wait, I need to
Pause this
determine-
game. Even the thought was too much. I shut him down, dang it.
Do I go for one more fish encounter with my fishes?
You've established that the sound isn't scary. So I don't...
It's scary, but it's not that scary. But it's scary. It's the idea. The fish is scary,
Right.
and I'm more concerned because I just realized that. I realized within the last like 5 minutes that I had made the assumption that after I get past the 3 giant, terrifying gatekeeper fish, that there wouldn't be any more on the path to the vessel. And I've come to the realization that that is probably not true. At least not inherently, and the fact that I might have to deal with more fish after I see those fish is enough to make me want to shit my pants.
I see.
I hope there's no more.
Well, we've established that when you're close to them, you can hear them, so...
Oh god, they're breathing.
You can use that to your benefit.
I don't want
If
to.
it's quiet, it might be safe, you know?
I don't want to hear them breathing. They're fucking scary.
What? No, I'm not going to say that, never mind.
Okay. I need one more.
I was like, yeah, never mind. I'll mention it after you do the red dot.
Okay. God, why are you so
I still want to know if you can turn, like, for my own curiosity.
Hi, okay, tell me when to turn.
Alright, rotate. Really? They don't hear that.
I didn't think they would, honestly.
I thought they would. Oh, you almost hit the thing. Holy cow! You're staring straight at it, by the way.
Am I really?
Yeah. You like did a perfect 180. See, the reason I thought they would hear when you rotate
Oh my god, that one scared me.
is because when you rotate, your ship makes a little noise. Like
I genuinely did not think that they would hear that.
see, I never tested it. I was like,
Yeah.
I was always a little too like, they frightened me. But I did float past them a lot. And I was just like, I like learned the timing of it. I became an expert of the timing. But yeah, so I just sort of assumed that turning would aggro them. But
I don't know if... I'm sorry, you continue.
No, that was it.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I assumed that it wouldn't have. It was just kind of assumption. But man, I guess it makes me smarter than you, so...
There you go, I guess.
Stop!
You've made a lot of assumptions about this game based on, like, how games typically work. This is one of the times where you've been right. I didn't make those assumptions.
Oh, yeah. It's just like when you turn, like, I don't even think I knew there was a noise, to be honest with you.
Yeah, when you're, like, trying to be hyper-conscious of the noises you're making, you notice these things very quickly.
Yeah.
So, like...
Damn, I can't believe they'd be blind, though. Sorry.
If you stop propelling for a second, right? And then you just, like rotate a little bit.
Oh, that?
Yeah.
I've gotten so used to that, it's like barely even a noise.
Yeah, well, like, I didn't even register it as a sound until I went, I wonder if they can hear me turning. And then I, like, turned, and I made the noise, and I went, oh, I don't like that. We're not going to test that.
I'm glad that I was correct immediately about, like, my assumptions in terms of the fish blind.
Right.
Ah, fuck.
Hey, man, you got this on lock.
I don't know if I've got it on lock. I did have my eyes open up until it got close that time. I was staring directly at the thing because I had my eyes closed at that point.
Yeah. Yeah,
God.
no, you did a perfect 180 and floated away staring straight at it.
That is terrifying.
And I was like, he definitely has his eyes closed because he would be very bothered right now.
I could not do this without you, by the way, I don't think.
You would have just dropped the game entirely.
I don't think I would have dropped the game. I don't know what I would have done. I would have maybe just not gone to the vessel. That is a genuine possibility.
You just like beat the game without ever going to the vessel?
There's probably nothing important at the vessel. Like,
right.
Really? What's there? Like, dead Nomai? Like,
probably.
Phil?
Phil?
You want me to go to the red dot, don't you?
Yes. This time the answer is yes. The other time was no.
That was so funny. Again, that was me just saying that to build myself up.
I know, but I was like, he's not gonna want to ever come back if he goes to the red. I was right.
You were completely correct. But again, thank God that I knew that because I've already explained.
Yeah, this would have killed you, but
because my fear of the fish is greater than anything ever. I think
that's valid.
Huh?
I'm trying to remember if this is something we've discovered already or not. Have we ever escaped the fish before?
Every time I hear the noise, I close my eyes and take my hands off the keyboard.
Other than that, have we had? I feel like I'm trying to remember if we've had exactly one encounter where a fish aggroed and we managed to get away.
I don't know.
Okay. Because if we did, I know how we did it.
Oh, Jesus.
Wait, what the frick? I think you passed by, like... There's no way.
Wait, what the fuck?
That. Firstly, there's a fish there. Secondly, there's like a thing. There's like a seed. That might have been the Easter egg. You might have just found it.
Wait, what?
Like, look to the bottom left. Or at the very no, sorry. When you shoot your scout at the red dot, look at the very, like, left edge of the screen.
There's no way I did it again.
Oh shoot! You got it right through.
Okay, wait. More fish. The fuck is that? I remember seeing that before.
Right. Okay,
well, that's
shoot your
good.
scout. Look at the left side of the screen of your scout. There's there for like a second. There's a glow.
I think I saw it. Yeah.
Yeah, do it again. There it is. There's totally a secret there. Right there. What is that? There's no way. No, that's not the Easter egg. I think the Easter egg is like not something you can fit in. What is that? Oh, is it that? Is it the thing to your left over there?
Oh, maybe. Yeah. Maybe, it's looking like it's just that scene.
Yeah. Okay. Never mind.
I can understand. I can understand. Yeah. I guess inside here is smaller than it seems. Why is there another fish, by the way?
No, I think that's the fish that's like above. Yeah, that's just that. That's the fish we've already established.
Oh yeah, because
that's him.
Why is the scout being such a little bitch to me right now?
So
like
I reckon
weird.
if you want to get there without alerting the fish, either just like drive straight and pray that you don't ram the seed, or like skate the wall, you know. Or you could even like angle yourself.
I have a better idea.
And then shoot the scout, and then figure out like where you can straight shot into it, you know.
I have a better idea.
You're just leaving.
I'm gonna go to Timberhearth, and I'm just kidding.
No.
Hey, look, my entrance that I found the first time was the best entrance, and I'm pretty sure
you could have just like gone straight towards the red dot and gotten in it, but
probably. But I think my orientation, fuck you, is better when I'm at that entrance.
Man, this game's really pretty in like HD.
I think it's kind of horrifying, personally.
I played it on my laptop. It's just good old 1080p. And now it's 1440 on my 4K monitor, and I'm like, this game's really pretty.
I'm your laptop.
Wow.
I'm
right
getting fucking good at that. Fish.
Cracked out of his second gorb. What? What the heck? Where's it going? There's no way you made like a loop. Oh.
Hey!
How'd you pull that off?
I do not know.
That was insane.
Yeah, but you see, okay, this is way better because I think the fish. I'm gonna see which one is the fish. But like, I don't even know how that works. But the orientation is way fucking better.
Right, I think it's the middle one still.
It's that one.
Oh, it's that one. Okay. Yeah, no, that's
yeah. See, it's way further.
It's pretty small, at least, you know. It's about 1 kilometer still.
And how far is the red moment? Is that it?
No.
I didn't think so. Is it not?
It might be, actually. I sort of assumed it wasn't, but actually I think it is. Yeah, I think that's it. I think you just like got right to it.
No,
no,
it's
that's
right there.
it. That's it. It's also about 1 kilometer away.
Okay. How am I gonna do this? I'm
I
going
think-
to the red dot now.
I think you got this. I think if you just like cling to the wall and like skirt your way over there.
I can get there. I'm not worried about that. Now I'm worried about being in there.
Well, we've established there's 3 fish and then nothing and then whatever the weird
The mushrooms of sexy.
The mushrooms of sexy. The fungus of fornication, if you will.
Yeah.
I say you just go for it, but like I can play you a little tune.
I hate tunes.
Okay, never mind.
I'm just kidding. I love you. I love your tunes. I love your tunes. I want to hear you. I like your skills.
Yay. Do you have a favorite song? Last time I asked you that, you got really like, no, M&A. And I was like, okay.
I mean, that's completely true.
And then I played a terrible rendition of Gurren no Yumiya.
I like Triangle, the instrument.
That's a goated instrument.
What the fuck? Is this my theme song?
It is. My guitar's out of tune though.
Oh God, why? Who made this game? I'm gonna kill them. If there's no, okay, I think if there's no other fish, I think I will be okay, generally speaking. If there are more fish, I will genuinely die. So, here, hon, let me write my will real quick.
Kyogre, please. I gotta get up early tomorrow.
Oh, do you? I thought you said you didn't.
No, I didn't. You know, we were supposed to start 3 hours earlier. I didn't think it'd be much of an issue.
Oh,
Yeah, no, I gotta do like all the morning chores that my parents usually take care of.
That is terrible. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you should be.
Okay.
I kid.
There's my will.
All right, beautiful. I'll check it later.
Legally binding.
I'll check it if you die. I'll be the
Oh.
witness. Bro, that's literally a seed. We've established this.
No, I hit the floor.
Oh, okay. I thought the seed phased into your view, and you're like, oh! No way, he does it twice. Let's go.
No, I forgot that. That's like made to do that.
Yeah, I think as soon as you enter like a seed, it like centers you. Oh shoot, you almost missed the skeleton, bro.
Okay.
Alright, you got this. To the red dot. The anglerfish is like the lowest one. Pretty much.
I remember the red dot. I remember how cool I thought it was. Stop!
You're okay.
I'm turning down my volume.
You're popping off. I thought you had it 6.
That was a while ago. I turned it back up.
Oh, okay. Alright, good stuff. I'm gonna keep talking because I feel like that'll make it a little less anxiety inducing than if I'm just dead quiet. You know what I mean?
My entire life is red.
Alright, you're doing great. I mean, it's
I'm
pretty
glad
close
that
right now. Careful now.
I'm glad. Oh God!
There it is! Oh, beautiful.
The scariest thing I've ever seen in my life.
I say you just hold forward, hard commit until you've gone through the like entrance.
No, of course I'm doing that.
Right.
But it can't just be like. And then I have to do things after I'm out of there. Like.
Alright. The Kyogre anthem. I already screwed it up.
This is okay. The scariest thing in fucking video gaming history.
Woo! Woo!
That's the fish.
You got this.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot my scout so I know where it lands.
Okay.
Error duplicate signal. Could I get around?
What?
Huh.
I think that's where you go to get to like the
Yeah.
distress beacon.
Yeah. Right, that place. Oh, fuck.
I'm failing. Oh my gosh.
Eyes
Please.
closed. I see a lure. I hear breathing. I see a lure. Am I not moving anymore? No, I'm moving. I see the scout. Oh, that's not a lure. That's my fucking...
I don't even know the rest of the notes.
Okay, that's just my ship, I think. I hope. Okay.
Beauty.
I'm looking
Ooh.
a little bit, but not a lot. I'm getting closer to my scout, which I think is good news. I still hear breathing, which is not good news. I see the mushrooms of sexiness.
Let's go. The
How in the fuck did I
fungus of
make it here?
fornication.
How in the hell did bro make it here?
I'm telling you, Gurren no Yumiya does things to a man.
It wasn't Garo no Lumia, it was
Dang
me.
You're probably good.
I still hear breathing.
Okay, I honestly, genuinely, I would turn around.
No.
No, like I
No.
don't think you could see them anymore.
I'm still not doing it.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, you're good. You moved.
Okay.
You're good.
Is that a fish? No, that's a seed. Interesting.
It's a seed.
I know there was another one like over there somewhere.
So,
What the fuck is this? Is this like the...
You could get closer to it.
I'm going to. That's a fish
That's
over there.
a fish over there.
Okay, that's like 600 million years away.
So, the wackest thing about this, right?
Yeah.
You'll find as you get closer
These
to
are
it.
fish eggs. These are fish eggs.
So, fun fact about this, it just does not... It's just not in your ship log for some reason. I feel like this should go in your ship log. But it just doesn't.
These
Just
mushrooms
sort of
are
find
not
it.
sexy. These are fucking fish eggs.
I'm glad you figured that out. I had to have a 10-year-old tell me that.
I watched Finding Nemo.
Bro found the row.
You can also kind of see the outline. Like all the lights. Yeah, now that I'm closer.
And if you shoot your scout at it,
Yeah,
Look
I
at
noticed that.
that's cool.
That's
Yeah.
fucking terrifying.
So these are the fish. I didn't figure. I was like, I have no idea what this is. This is one of the first things I did in Dark Bramble. Just come here. Or no, that's
Really?
not true. No, not quite. I got here. I figured out they were blind long before I knew the vessel was in here, and so I like did that. But so I like came in here and I was like, this is nothing. Why am I here? And then I left. And then
No, you
but I was like, then I came back here later, and there was like a 10-year-old girl who's like sitting behind me, and she was like, "Oh, it's fish eggs," and I went, "Oh my gosh!"
And I went, oh.
It's like you're
So-
totally right. It's roe.
I was a Pixar kid when I was a child, so I recognized fish eggs. I saw these because I saw these a long ass time ago when I shot my scout in here.
Yeah.
I thought they were like some weird mushrooms, but like looking at them, like the color reminded me of that. And see, like,
Yeah.
oh my god, these are fucking eggs. That's the most terrifying thing in the world. We need to fucking blow up Dark Bramble for multiple reasons.
You're gonna want to talk to Feldspar about that one, I think.
We'll get him out first. So I've also made another realization.
Okay.
I forgot about the fact that I don't know where the fuck the vessel is.
Well, there's a way you can fix that. But...
Yeah, I could go to the Nomai graveyard and shoot a thing there, but I think my only other real bet. Hey, Centipede.
I was about to say, there's a little guy. He's wiggling. That's curious.
Oh wait, hold on. Okay. Oh, I'm so good at that. What the fuck?
Yeah, you're kind of goated. Wait, the scout's above you. Wait, where's it going? Where's your scout right now? Ain't no way. Is it the... Wait, where...
Is it looping right
Is
now?
it going in a circle?
Is it?
Apparently it's above you. You could like... I think it's looping.
Yeah, it definitely is. It's... Wait, what the fuck? I have 3 scouts.
Apparently.
What?
I don't know, man.
I don't like it here.
That's fair.
How do I get... I knew it wouldn't be this easy. I knew it. Now all of a sudden I'm in this middle of the core of Dark Bramble with the fucking sit next to fish eggs.
You
Maybe
are
we
doing
should let
that.
the sun blow up.
That is
Maybe
the way to
we
get
should-
rid of the row.
Maybe I should give up. What the fuck? I'm
It's
cracked.
the same one. You are kind of cracked. I'm not gonna lie. Go to the sauce right now. So that definitely loops. It seems like both of those take it to the same spot.
Well then, how in the hell do I? Oh wait, is there more red I can follow? I'm afraid that I'm gonna turn around. There's gonna be a fucking giant fish in my face.
You can tell where there's fish. Oh, there's a fish to your left. I saw
What?
him. Look left. There he is. Those are his teeth.
Well, that's the breathing that I fucking heard.
I'd back up a little bit, I think. Oh, I could finally mention the thing that I said I wasn't going to mention. Because it was a hypothetical that I thought was funny, but I
Oh,
realized if I
fucking
put it into
God.
your head, you would, like, freak out a little bit.
Yeah.
Which was... I was I had to stop myself from saying, wouldn't it be funny if the red dot, you get past the like 3 fish, and then the source of it, the giant like thing, this thing, was actually like just a giant anglerfish, like a big boy. Like mother of all anglerfish.
I miss when I was young and innocent. When I was naive, and when I assumed that there would only be the 3 fish and that there wouldn't be any more in here, which is a stupid assumption that I made simply to cope with my issues.
Right.
I can't believe there's just a fish.
Could always see what you can find in here, I guess, but...
I'm trying to see if I can see more red. But, like, I mean, obviously I'm seeing a lot more red, but I don't know what the fuck to do about that. It's still going!
Bro does not quit. Nothing. I mean, that is a strategy, right? Just shoot it around, see what you can find.
I don't understand. Where's this red light coming from? Is this coming from the fucking fish eggs? Hi, guys.
Hey, fellas. I mean, the fish eggs are red, right? So
It almost seems like that's where it's coming from, but I thought that was the vessel. Is red fish eggs and red isn't even vessel? Bro! How do I even live my life?
I think that's the looping one. Yeah.
It's the triple looping one. I still don't understand how Dark Ramble works. I still don't understand how it can just shoot a seed off into Timberhearth and be like, yeah, I'm just gonna go straight to there. It makes no fucking sense. I'm gonna kill everyone who's ever lived. Why is red the fish eggs? Why is it the vessel? I have to leave and come back and shoot it. I have to go to the Know My Graveyard.
Keep shooting your scout around, see what you find.
You think I'm gonna find anything?
You might. You don't know. What's underneath that anglerfish? Behind that, like, vine?
Jesus.
You know, you see what I'm saying? Like, if you look down a little bit, it looks like there's another glow.
I don't want to.
Just shoot your scout, see what's over there.
No. What other glow are you talking about?
It looks like there's a glow, like if you look at, like, the source of the glowing, right? It looks like there's one where you're aiming.
I don't even see that.
Okay. Oh, there is! There's a little guy. Behind the vine.
Wait, what the fuck was that?
See that? There's a little dude.
He's hiding. He's a little
hiding.
fucking bitch.
Try shooting. I don't think you've shot your scout into that one.
I don't think so. It was being hidden by the vine. But there's a giant fucking fish!
You could tell where they are. That one's a fish, and the triple whammy is a fish.
Is that a fish right there?
No, that's a vine.
It looks like a fish.
That's a vine.
Oh, God.
There's a fish past it.
I don't want to be here anymore, Kashino.
Okay. No.
That was me pausing out of fear.
Okay, fair enough.
Do 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 do. I am gonna die of unnatural causes.
There, shoot it in that. What's in
it,
there?
Why is it not glowing? Oh,
Yeah, I think you clipped it through a wall, actually. Oh, no. Oh, shoot. There it is.
Oh my fuck, please.
I'm gonna keep it real with you, Kyogre. I did not mean to accidentally lead you to the vessel seed.
Did you not actually?
That was a complete accident.
I have to say, thank you anyway.
I was just like, oh look, a weird glow.
It's weird that this one doesn't have like a glow like the others.
It does. It's behind the vine.
No, yeah, but like I was too close to see it when I like uncovered it. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. No. Like it does. You don't see the white bulb because it's behind the vine.
Yeah.
That's like the whole design. Of
it. Yeah. I figured that.
Yeah.
Hello.
You're just going very, very slowly, is all.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay.
Ta-da! There's no fish in a straight line. We've established that much.
I know that was an accident. Thank you so much.
Yeah, no problem. I was like, oh, that looks like it's glowing. I wonder if it actually is. And then it was. And I was like, oh, I think that's the one. But now he knows it's there. So
I'm not complaining.
We're just gonna hard commit.
Thank you. Oh my god.
No problem.
I mean, hey, bro, I'm gonna tell you right here, right the fuck now, that is significantly better for me than having to go and find the Know My thing, like trying to go around.
That's what you're supposed to do, is go to the Know My graveyard, shoot it into the thing. and
That's
then
interesting. It's
and then like
Divine.
follow the signal of the scout.
That's what I
right?
figured I would have to do. I like this one a lot better.
That's
Even if
fair.
this is making me a lot happier. So I know I can do this. And further point, I've been making the assumption for this long that red was vessel light. It is fish eggs.
It's fish eggs, yeah.
That is terrible. I understand now why there are 3 fish protecting that place.
Yeah. Makes sense now, doesn't it?
Oh my god.
Motherfish, especially since they're territorial.
Yeah,
Like, it's
they
very
are,
odd
aren't they?
that 3 of them would be together.
That's true. God, there's just fucking eggs there. And that's what the red light was. Oh, vessel!
You did it! You found it.
Okay. Okay, I spent a lot of fucking time here. Let's not waste any more. Oh, Jesus. Hello, vessel! Okay.
And then, are we?
Okay, I go in here. The time stops here, right?
Yes.
Okay, but the music does not stop.
Correct. If it were the sun music, then time would not be stopped.
Right, yeah.
Time is stopped right now.
Oh, be still my heart! This took everything out of me. I need to get every shiplog component here. I just saw my hair in the corner of my eye. I genuinely thought it was a fish for a second.
That's incredible.
It took everything out of me to get to this place. My only hope was the red light and it was fish eggs, but now I'm here.
Yeah.
Oh my fucking vessel. Holy shit. I have wanted to see this place for so long, and my mix of terror, the sun is about to explode, and terror from the fish and just being here, but also I'm excited to see the vessel. I'm feeling a lot of emotions right now. I'm kind of not feeling anything super strongly, other than just, like, emotion.
I know you spent a lot of time paused, so I actually have no idea how close the sun is. Especially since you can't check the map in here.
Yeah. Fuck. I'm glad that I didn't come here, like, out of my ship, you know?
You might want to turn on your flashlight, by the way.
Oh, true. Any fish in here?
Any fish in the vessel?
Hey, the nice thing about knowing that they're fucking massive is that there's probably not one in here unless there's babies, then I'm gonna kill myself.
That would be something else, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it's nice that there's trees. Actually, no, the trees are dead. I suppose that makes some level of sense.
Yeah. No, it's good that you took your ship here, because if you didn't, you'd be struggling for oxygen.
Yeah, no, for sure. Whoa.
Well, welcome here.
The tree?
Actually, these trees might work. Oh, they do work.
Oh,
Okay, I wasn't sure
weird.
about these trees, actually.
What is this place? God, I wish I had more time to check this out.
There's an E prompt
Where?
at when you were by the thing.
Oh, was there?
Yeah,
Oh! Thank you. I didn't see that.
no problem. I know you didn't. That's why I pointed it out. But like, it did flash on your screen, so.
Yeah. Warp core also.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. It's okay. I know how to get here.
Oh, the music. I was like, what?
Okay. So, what? Maybe this is probably how they controlled the thing. Or something. Is this a puzzle? Weird. I wish that I could get here easier. I don't know what this is. God, no my!
You made it.
This
That's
is
all that
depressing.
matters.
I knew that this was going to be depressing.
Oh, there's
Ooh,
text over there. I didn't think that actually showed up yet, but I was wrong.
there's text both places.
I think text or blue is received, orange is sent. Felix, this is Eskel's vessel. Something went badly wrong during our warp, and our vessel is mortally wounded. We need help as quickly as possible. Our vessel appears to have Has it fused with the local environment somehow?
Oh god.
There are vines that are now part of the vessel. It's been torn apart from the inside itself. We're abandoning our vessel. Any Nomai clans or space-like capable species receiving this message, I implore you, we need your help.
Oh, that sucks.
So Blue is sent. Okay. Is this broken? Can anyone hear me? Our vessel is dying. We need immediate assistance.
God, I'm really sad now.
Okay. Blue is sent, orange is received. I got it now. I've had to remember. Kana, to any Nomai clans whose vessels can hear this message, it's clear the universe is dying. There are fewer and fewer resources and safe places within this space now, so my clan...
Man, what a great place to end that loop on.
And,
thanks.
you know what? You actually can get there easier now.
I can? Oh, yeah, just...
Little fancy thing good old Slate told you about last session.
Wait, what? It can autopilot me there?
I can't autopilot you per se, but you can mark it on your HUD.
I mean, I know exactly where I have to go.
Well, it's nice because that way you don't have to like look for the hidden glow, right?
The hidden glow.
Because it was hidden behind a vine, right? You got to the eggs and it was like tucked away.
You're wrong.
Okay.
You're just blatantly incorrect.
Hey, now you've been to the vessel. It's actually not that hard. Once
It's
you
not,
got a sense
no.
of it.
Yeah. God. It's clear the universe is dying. It's great that I found the 2 clues that allude to that. Like, directly at, the end of my life. 40 hours into this game. Like, 42 hours into this game, I found out that the universe is dying. And, it was the Sun Station and the vessel, both of which I went to back to back. So I'm really glad that I learned about those things at this, exact same time.
Admittedly, it's kind of hard to learn about those closer to the start of the game.
No, yeah, for sure.
But yeah, no, I see what you're saying.
Can we stop saying this, please? I'm not gonna worry about this right now. There are fish in my immediate future.
He's got such a wonderful singing voice.
It's time for me to be alone with the
With the
Rambo. God, that is way too funny to me.
We never actually figured out which entrance was your best red dot entrance.
This one, for sure.
Oh, is it that one? Okay.
Yeah. Say,
I
the
couldn't-
one that I
couldn't-
lucked into. You see, I don't know. I saw this one.
Lucked into? You spent
I
like
did.
2 loops.
No, there was this was the first one that I went into. And I was like, this one's underneath shit. This one feels like the correct way to
Right.
go.
Okay, yeah, so if you just kind of cling close to the wall, you can go right to it, no problem.
Bow, 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 no, 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 no.
Gotta pump them up.
Oh God, thank you so. My life would have been so much worse if I had to go back to the Nomai graveyard and follow that shit. It just would have been. This has made my experience 10 million times better.
I was kind of
That's
excited for it, to
over-exaggeration.
be honest. I was
I
avoiding
wasn't.
saying that you'd never have to come here again because I was like 100% he's gonna go to the red dot, realize that he doesn't have the information he needs and has to go back. So I was like trying to make it be like, yeah, no, you're not gonna have to come here a lot.
I either because I knew the vessel was this way. I probably would have looked a little bit more. I was still
Right.
kind of just building that up.
Yeah.
So I may have seen that. I may not have. Especially it does glow, right? Just it's behind the vine.
Faintly, yeah.
I probably would have seen it. But
maybe.
I don't know. But either way, again, this is better. I've had my fill of having to go.
Yeah,
through
yeah,
this.
I know.
I have more than had my fill for this.
I don't feel too bad for accidentally nudging you directly to where you were supposed to go.
I am so fine with it.
Admittedly, there was a little part of me that I was stifling that was curious as to whether or not that was actually the vessel pod. I just sort of assumed that I was making things up until you saw it, and I went, oh, it is. My bad.
Yeah, fair.
Alright. Full throttle!
Bow now, and then I
And
close
stop.
my eyes.
Float on right by...
It's nice that they angled me to the point where I can just keep my eyes closed, and
Yeah,
because
it's
you're
very
angled the
hard
same
for you
way.
to hit them.
It's really nice of them. Shut the fuck up.
Actually, since your eyes are closed, I'm now gonna ask you to turn around. Just like kind of generally try to.
I mean, I'm looking right now.
Oh, okay.
There's a fucking bug on my screen. You're not a fish.
Cause I had a whole system of timing, and I figured now that you've gotten here once, I can sort of help you through it. But I think my system actually, yeah, because I thought that turning would alert them. My system was that like once I feel like moderately close to the row, generally it's safe. Yeah, you're good. You didn't mark it on your HUD, but we could maybe just track it down again.
That's the plan, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh god.
I think it's down. Yeah, it's right there.
Yeah, that looks like it.
But the one up and to the right is a fish, so try to avoid that.
Does? Okay, yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely it. It's actually not that hard to spot.
It's not really.
I've seen speedrunners play it where they just like gun it straight for it. Like they get enough momentum that the fish actually just can't catch them and they just blitz right past them.
That's funny. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. With how much time I had left, it wasn't much. I feel like I could have found it, but it doesn't matter. At this point, it really does not matter, and I'm happy that I fucking did what I did, so.
Yeah, you could just drive into it. Even if a fish saw you, which it won't, you're too close, it wouldn't get
Yeah, but then I'd have to hear the noise.
Yeah, I know.
That was way quicker.
Yeah, good job.
Significantly. Okay!
You're getting courage. See, exposure therapy, I'm telling you.
God.
You do it a few times and you get more comfortable with the steps.
If I accidentally run into that fish, though, I'm gonna cry. Oh, hey, there's... I didn't notice this last time. Is this an escape pod? No, we had all the escape pods. Weird. Well, I'm gonna check out whatever the F word that is. Oh, hold up. I'm so glad... The vessel! We got an image! We're only missing one now! Oh my bitch!
Yep.
I'm glad you like that. Oh man, oh my god. Kashino, I cannot tell you the fucking, like, the wave of relief that has washed over me. Now that I have, like, a good, consistent way, I know how to get past I can get here. I never have to do anything here again. I feel so genuinely relieved and happy right now. Ignoring the fact that we have learned more information to prove that the universe is dying. But that doesn't matter. That was, like, 200,000 years ago, so that means it wasn't even that close to dying.
Right.
So it's like not even close right now. Now I'm sad again. Anyway, I got down here to the vessel and I never had to deal with that shit again, at least not like stressfully. So, oh my god, thank you, Nomai, so much for learning that they were blindies.
So real quick, do you remember the name of the clan that got crash landed here?
I don't.
Or like the guy, like the captain's name?
It started with an F.
It did not.
Oh.
His name was Eskel.
I was close. You get rid of a line.
Yeah, it's one letter off. Fair enough. But yeah, Eskel. It's Eskel's vessel.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm just like, because you don't really hear his name outside of like some lore exposition that you've already read. So I just wanted to remind you, Eskel's vessel.
Am I Eskel?
That's the plot twist.
I found the derelict Nomai vessel deep within Dark Bramble. I hate Dark Bramble, by the way. The Nomai tried to call for help, but the vessel's outgoing message system broke during the crash.
Right.
The vessel can still hear incoming messages from other Nomai vessels. I was not gotten to that point yet. Well, I mean, like, I was, like, kind of reading it.
You did, like, because the blue, right, the blue is sending, orange is receiving, and we read, like, one orange thing.
Oh, right.
So.
The remaining Nomai clans are regrouping in response to the impending death of the universe. Okay, yeah.
We got through most of the first one. We didn't read the whole thing, so
yeah.
Mild spoilers from the ship log.
I mean, yeah, we knew that pretty much.
Pretty much.
Oh god, can I get in here? This looks like an escape pod. I think. Looks like something.
I mean, it's not as rainbowy, but
I'm a rainbow. Taste the rainbow. Shit the rainbow.
Whoa.
I gotta get my swears out now.
Okay.
I don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about anymore. Hello, dead skeletons. I feel bad for these guys.
Yeah. Oh, I think the reason you thought it started with an F was because the outgoing messages were from Felix.
That's the name I was thinking of.
Yeah, no, it's not. Felix was like Eskel's right-hand person, I think.
Okay.
They were like the whatever, second in command.
Lieutenant.
Lieutenant, thank you. That's the word I was looking for.
Is there anything else over here, or is it just that one room? Oh, is it just that one room? Huh. Maybe I'll check outside after I explore that area thoroughly. But it looks like that's all that there is. I like using the scout as like a propellant.
Yeah, it's kind of fun, isn't it?
Wow. And then you go, whee! And then I crash. Okay.
You are upside down right now.
Yeah, I know. Alright, no more fun in games, as sad as that is.
Alright, we've read the blue ones.
I'm gonna check it out again real quick now that I have like a second to read. Oh yeah, Felix, that's what I was thinking of.
Oh, they even say Eskel's vessel.
Yeah.
Okay.
I knew I had heard the name.
Right.
Is it fused with the local environment somehow? God, fuck Dark Bramble, dude. Fuck Dark Bramble. I miss them. I was not alive when they were, but I miss them.
Yeah, that's fair.
Nomai, my friend. It's crazy that these are like Nomai that we didn't know because we couldn't have known them because they didn't get out into the universe. It's like,
Right.
sad.
Alright, Canna. To any Nomai clans whose vessels can hear this message, it's clear the universe is dying. There are fewer and fewer resources and safe places within space now, so my clan and I believe the best option is for all of our clans to stay together.
What the fuck? Also, I read that, and I kind of, in my mind, I read that as, like, the solar system? But you mean, like, the whole universe? There are fewer and fewer resources and safe places within space now. Stay together.
If you can reach the Gloaming Galaxy, we found that Blackrock's suns are fairly stable, and life in this star system is comparatively thriving. We live in relative safety.
Gloaming Galaxy. Damn, Outer Wilds sequel?
Don't think so, but...
They could make a sequel in Blackrock. And you go to Blackrock, it's like planets. I'm just dreaming.
If you prefer to continue exploring alone, know that you'll be on your own. Bromy. Canna, we're making our way to you. Canna. It's good to hear from you, Bromy. We'll watch for your vessel. Has anyone heard from Neem? His clan was on its way to our vessel, but they never arrived, and he hasn't sent any messages. I'm beginning to worry. Bromy. That is unsettling. It reminds me of that old myth my grandfather used to tell, the disappearance of Eskel.
Really?
Clem.
Wait. Oh my god. These are from a significantly later time.
Oh?
Because if Eskel was a fucking myth, or like, yeah. What the fuck?
Clem.
Yeah! I remember hearing that story as a child.
I remember hearing that story as a child.
That's what I read.
One day, Eskel's vessel simply stopped responding. The other clan searched and searched, but found no trace. It was as if their missing friends had warped out of existence.
Fuck you, Dark Bramble!
Hyssop. That's no myth, friends. Eskel's clan existed and their story was real. Bromy. What a curious event to have passed into myth. Our ancestors' were told that story when they were young. Are you sure it's true, Hyssop?
What the fuck? So it was still receiving messages like the shiplog said. It was receiving messages. When are these from? Like, relative to now. A very long time ago.
It was a very long time ago, but yes. My clan's ancestors searched for Eskel's clan for a long time, but in the end, none of them were ever seen again. It's the only time in our history a vessel has disappeared in this way.
That's fucking crazy.
Neem, Hyssop, I hope you aren't comparing Eskel's story to my clan's vessel. Clem, Neem, my friend, we feared you were gone. Neem, not yet we aren't, but nearly. We found trouble during our warp. The triple suns of the bright spark star system exploded, and it was only a lucky coincidence we weren't caught in the blast. We'll meet you soon, Kana.
Oh my god, that's why all of the stars are exploding at the same time, because the universe is dying. What does that mean? What do you mean the universe is dying? That doesn't happen! That's not real! This game isn't real! Oh my god.
Kana, I'm relieved your clan is safe, Neem. It's good to hear your words. Any vessels nearby, remember to be extremely cautious of potentially unstable stars, which is most of them now.
This is like recent. Like, this is very recent. So the Nomai are still out there! I don't know how long the stars have been doing this, though, but it's like, comparatively to like the 200,000 years ago that the Nomai showed up at this place in the first place? Is it really 200,000 years? That's a crazy long-ass time for a myth to exist.
Yeah, I guess.
Because how long did the sun... It said like 280,000 years?
Yeah, 282,000.
I have no... But, they got here and died a long time ago.
Yeah.
But this is recent. It is getting messages from Nomai clans right now, out there, that are saying the universe is dying.
You know, something I never noticed until you just read through that. The Nomai, right? I mean, part of the reason they're called the Nomai is because they are inherently a nomadic race, right?
Yes.
Like, that's how it's been made very clear. What's the second message that was received? Do you remember what it says?
I don't remember exactly, but I'm going to check. It's clear the universe is dying. There are fewer and fewer resources, safe places within space. Yeah. I believe the best option for all of our clans to stay together. Which I definitely... The impact of that was not lost on me, believe me.
The last line, I never actually thought about that before. But this inherent, like, it's made so clear that they explore, they're nomadic, each vessel goes off and does its own thing.
Yes, and they have the whole, like, culture that's, like the festival or whatever that's... Oh, hello.
And so the claim of, we need to stick together, is, like, borderline frightening to me.
Yeah,
That's insane.
I didn't think about it, like, that much, but I definitely got, like, part of that implication, at least.
Right. I don't remember there being a basement area down there.
It's the secret.
Oh, okay.
This is where I find out that they're, like, I have another dead body of Solemnums.
Ah, yes. Whoa.
Hello! Eye of the Universe looking ass. Is this the signal that brought them here?
Oh. That makes sense, actually. I never thought about that.
Please.
Felix, I'm recording now. I've never encountered anything like this. The signal the vessel is receiving appears to be older than the universe itself.
Every time they've said that, I'm making a realization right now. They've said that the eye is older than the universe itself. I kept hearing that as solar system, as in like this solar system, and they were like driven to this solar system because it's something that is orbiting around the sun, but it's older than like the sun.
Well, that would be interesting.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. But no, this is older than the universe.
Effectively saying longer than time.
Yes. The eye is a little bit crazier than I thought it was, and that's saying something. I hate all the universe.
Eskel, this is our first contact with anything of this nature. Everyone prepare to warp immediately. Felix. Eskel, wait, I need more time to send an outgoing message. Shouldn't we tell another clan where we're going? Eskel, we could send the message upon our arrival. This extraordinary signal appeared suddenly, it may disappear just as quickly, and we can't lose a discovery this incredible. Focus on preparing for the warp instead.
No!
Felix, I understand.
No, stop!
Eskel, Anona, is the vessel ready to warp to the signal's approximate coordinates? Anona, the warp core is powered, but this will be a significant jump. Afterward, we'll need time to recharge the core. Eskel, that shouldn't create a problem, provided we arrive at or near the signal source. Everyone, we're ready to warp!
And then Dark Bramble sucks dick!
If only.
What?
Just said if only. If only the signal, their message got out, you know?
Oh, I thought you were saying that in response to me saying Dark Bramble sucks
No.
dick. If only.
I realized, I was like, wait a minute. Not what I meant. I was too wrapped up in the lore.
Doesn't really seem like there's anything else here. But this is the signal that brought them here.
Right.
Signal that effectively doomed them. Without this little thing right here, we would not even know of the Nomai, probably.
Who knows?
Who knows if we'd even be spacefarers.
It is a question, isn't it?
Shit. Okay, what the hell is this thing? Warp core, some bullshit. Can I, like, put it in there?
Ryback kind of says so themselves, don't they?
They did, didn't they? Oh, I can insert that here. What does that do? Maybe I can do this now? They said something about needing time to charge the warp core.
Sure doesn't look like a warp core.
It says warp core on it.
Okay. Does it?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, if I can solve this puzzle, maybe I can take the Nomai's vessel and become a Nomai myself.
Right, that's how that works.
Right. Thank you for agreeing with me.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay, what the fuck is this? I don't understand what this is asking from me. There's like a triangle.
That's a hexagon.
Triangle. No, I'm
Oh,
looking at,
in the
like,
middle.
like-
In the middle. Okay,
Yeah.
I see what you're saying.
I see a
I was
triangle.
like, Kyogre, you're so wrong.
There's like a triangle. What is? There's the ship log updated. Is there like?
Did it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Is there something like around here that would tell me what to do with that? What happens if I run out of fuel, by the way?
You just start using your oxygen instead.
Right. I knew that. I mean, I forgot, but...
Yeah, well, clearly you had to ask. You can use that as momentum, ironically.
Shit. Son of a bitch, son of a bitch, son of a bitch. Dude, my ship looks kind of sick right now.
It kind of balling.
Shino, would you still love me if I was a ginormous fish that ate people?
Depends. Probably,
Why?
but not in the same way.
Okay. I'm interested to see what the ship log says.
It's all in the vessel.
It doesn't say anything. Okay. The vessel's warp core is long dead. Yeah. I activated a 3-sided pillar on the vessel's bridge that appears to be some sort of an input device. Yeah, exactly.
And then I think there's something at the bottom as well.
There is, yeah.
Okay.
So I found the Primal vessel's warp core is long dead, which makes sense and is depressing. I activated a 3-sided pillar on the vessel's bridge. appears to be some sort of input device. Help. Also, still hear incoming messages from other nomai vessels that are like being sent out like right now, not like right now, but like right now, relative to when the nomai crashed here. If that 200,000 billion years is accurate to any degree, right now. If I left my bones in space for like 200,000 years, would they not like go away? Would they not like dissipate?
Probably not. The thing about it, right? Like, you actually probably wouldn't even decompose in space.
Oh.
Because it's like too cold and uninhabitable, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because the thing about decomposing is that it's you being eaten,
Death of the universe.
right?
Yeah,
And so
that's true.
they can't eat you if they can't survive on your body. So all the bacteria that decomposes you, that's why freezing a body works, right?
Right.
So in space, you generally won't decompose because the bacteria that does it can't survive.
Interesting. You see, when we read this, it says, like, in response to the impending death of the universe. Again, I thought that was talking about this solar system.
Right.
I don't know, just, again, another, like, assumption that I made, I guess, that I didn't check until they were talking about it. And then that little wordage just kind of changed the perspective on a couple different things.
Right.
Regrouping in response to the impending death of the universe. The original signal the nomai encountered from the eye of the universe. The nomai were worried the signal might disappear, so they weren't before they could tell another clan where they were going. Fucking hell, man. Fucking hell. Inexplicably has a new entry in the fucking white hole station.
That'd be insane. It's just like, go here for more information. It's like, what?
Oh, okay. I wonder, how would I be able to tell what to do with that input device? I wonder if I have some information about
Always check
that.
your ship log, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking in my big boy brain right now. But I also want to look around here. I mean, I want to look at, like, around the vessel. I don't know if there's another, like, entrance. I'm kind of doubtful. But, yeah, this kind of looks like the area. But this thing is kind of big. I wonder why it's large.
It's not like they had to live on this for a while or anything.
I wish I lived here.
Yeah?
Yeah, I do.
Window.
From the window
To the wall.
to the wall. Just went right down my fish. What? Why are you laughing at me?
Just thinking about silly. Us being silly.
It's time for me to be alone with Dark Bramble.
Guys, this is Dark Bramble. It's one of the boys. Alright guys, it's time for me to be alone with Dark Bramble.
Just the way you say that is so good.
Thank you, thank you.
This is interesting.
I like the way the light like reflects off the window.
I know, right? I think this is like the control room.
Like where you were?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Classic Outer Wilds one-sided existence.
Yeah.
Glass, even. Shit.
Oh, I don't know. I think it's gonna hit the wall.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah, for sure, bud. Barely though.
Oh no, it made
Oh, you
it.
got it? Let's go.
Doesn't look like there's anything of interest really. It looks just like more Dark Bramble. Which is inherently a bad thing.
Fish.
It's time for me to be alone with Dark Bramble.
I find it very funny that your scout just bounces off of fish.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay, so yeah, that's just another section of Dark Bramble.
Pretty much.
Nothing
Yeah.
really particular. I'm glad that there's... I'm not gonna say that.
You say I'm glad there's no fish here?
No. Yes.
Yeah, you were.
I'm really glad that I've not seen any, and I hope that even if there is one, I just hope I don't see it, so I'm not scared for the rest of my life. It's time for me to be alone with the Bramble.
Alright guys, it's time for me to be alone with Dark Bramble.
Alright guys, it's time for me to be alone with the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. I wish that I was a Nomai and I was like cool enough to like put shit in orbit order.
Yeah?
And
I
that's
have good news for you. The Nomai were written by people.
What kind of people?
Good question.
Like humans?
Yeah.
Like dogs?
Are dogs people? I don't think they are.
It's time for me to be alone with Dark Bramble. Oh god. Okay.
I love that like I started saying it almost entirely because I was like, he's laughing and that's calming him down.
It kind of worked. I mean, that's what you, like. I mean, when I got here the first time, you know, you were helping me calm down, but just like talking me through it. This time, I was so afraid we had to use comedy instead.
Yeah, well, I was like, there's not much talking to do left. Like, you have to go past the fish. I can't tell you how to not go past the fish. But you know what you have to do, so it's fine.
Yeah. It doesn't really look like there's any other way.
Is there a way into that escape pod down there? Like, below you?
That's what I was just thinking.
There's not an entrance, is it? No, okay.
Yeah, it doesn't really even look like there's much else here other than... Is that really all there is to the vessel? I mean, obviously there's the code that I have yet to do anything with, but...
Right.
Is that all that's here? Oh, is that?
No.
Yeah, it tricked me a little bit. Very strange.
Indeed.
Where is my ship? Okay.
That way.
So I don't know where... What am I even locked onto right now?
Part of the ship.
Dumb and stupid.
Yep.
DGAF.
Nice.
So, well, let's take a look and see. Is there anything, like, anything that I would be able to like do in that like weird little hexagon? Fuck you. Fuck you. I faced a real one of you.
3 of them actually.
True. I'm sad about this.
Might not necessarily be in the red zone either. Could be pretty much anywhere.
I don't even know what I'm looking for. I mean, I know it's like the weird hexagon thing. I don't remember. Maybe it was the ruptured core.
I don't think it was the ruptured core.
Maybe they put escape codes. I don't even know what I'm doing. I don't even know what like the point of this is. Also,
the point of what?
Like what I'm gonna accomplish.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
From doing this. Maybe if I make like a heart. Oh, fuck. Wait, there's no way, right?
They do look pretty hexagonal. Especially like the N looking thing.
Wait, because this is where the fucking probe was sent off to 10 badillion times.
Almost.
And they found the coordinates to the eye of the fucking universe.
Right.
I forgot that I even had these!
Yeah, I know.
Cause like I didn't think there was anything that was ever gonna like happen with this random shape. I thought it was gonna be like I didn't fucking know. What? Now I have to remember what that looks like. really hard.
I just think of it like the word LAN.
Can.
Or can. Also, you don't have to remember.
What?
Well, you do. Alright, never mind. I'm not gonna elaborate.
What
I'll
the
elaborate
fuck?
when the time is right.
I never. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, sir. I'm sorry.
Do a little pirouette.
I never considered the fact that I would like enter in the fucking eye of the universe's coordinates. Excuse me.
Alright.
Wait, what?
Can.
How the fuck am I supposed to? What? The only reason that this even like I would have never thought of this, but like because like I kind of like forgot that I like had those because it's been so long, and I didn't think that I would like enter them. You know, I thought it would kind of be like the ship codes, you know, to get in at the first time.
Right.
I thought it would be like that, but holy shit. Is this gonna do anything? The warp core is like dead as F word.
It is kind of dead AF.
Because I found these in the fucking. That was in Giant Steve's core, right? No.
Yeah.
Yes. Because that was where we found out that the probe was going off so much, and that was where that was. I don't even know if this is gonna do anything. I'm just like, shut up! I'm in like disbelief right now. Hold up. Fuck. Okay. Is it like?
Oh shoot! Perfect timing.
I think it was like that.
No.
No. Okay. Oh, was it more like this one?
No.
Wasn't it like?
No. Okay. You have that right, except for
wait.
yeah. Replace that one with that one.
Oh well.
There you go. Nope. Yeah. No.
Beat,
no.
dude.
There you go.
Okay.
Yes. Next one.
And I know what this one looks like.
Jesus fish.
I didn't do it.
Yeah. You had it. You had it. Do
Is
it
that
again.
right? Okay. That's
Yeah.
like
Like that. Yeah.
Yeah. And then the weird N. I think that starts on
And
the
then
bottom.
it's literally just like an N.
It's like.
Yeah. And then go up and to the left, that one, and then down right, and then up the other way. Yeah.
Don't hit that. Because the warp core is dead.
Nothing happened. Yippee!
This is about exactly what I expected. But you're telling me if I found some way? No. How do I... What would I even do with you? Unless there's some other way for me to get a different warp core. Well, I think that was my escapades on Dark Bramble for now.
Pretty much.
I get the feeling that there's
Mr.
not...
I'm never coming back.
Yeah.
That was very funny.
It's a lot
to listen
easier
to.
now.
I was like, yeah, you will.
It's a lot easier now that I know what to do.
Yeah, you got the gist of it. I think I do think that's basically everything on Dark Bramble. So you can actually scratch that one off in your like notes. Other than like obviously you still have to figure out what's going on with that, but like
I cannot believe that. I'm so glad I checked out my ship log.
yeah, I kind of was like, man, he has all the information he needs. He just 110% forgot about the coordinates.
I didn't think about the coordinates as like shapes. I thought of them as like letters, kind of, you know?
Yeah.
So they didn't cross my mind there, and I guess it also has been a while. But like seeing that kind of makes it pretty fucking obvious, doesn't it? Because I was gonna check my ship log one way or the other.
I'm now comfortable elaborating. You see how it says launch codes at the bottom, and then like the launch codes.
Yeah.
So when you're actually supposed to input the coordinates, it tells you at the bottom left.
Oh, okay.
And that's why I was like, you don't actually have to remember.
That makes sense. Okay.
I didn't even notice that Most people don't. I've seen a lot of playthroughs where they just like commit it to memory, put it in, and then like like right after they finish putting it in, they're like, wait a minute.
Bro, nothing happened, but I just fucking put in the goddamn code. I can't believe that. I have a place to put in the coordinates. I knew I was going to do something with the coordinates because, like, obviously I would. Then I spent so much time sending that probe cannon out to, like, find the coordinates, right? I figured I was going to do something with them. But the idea that I found, like, the Nomai's vessel that is, like, broken and dead, and the warp core is broken, but I found a place where I can insert coordinates that the Nomai technology would understand. That makes sense! But I never would have thought of that.
It's crazy.
That is so insane! This is making me go like Herhunja.
Herhunja, bro. And that leaves us with the Ash Twin Project and the Stranger. And then wherever the vessel will lead. But
the eye of the universe!
In terms of Dark Bramble, unless you want to count what remains of the vessel, in terms of Dark Bramble, you're basically done.
I don't have anything else in the vessel. Oh, well, you mean like, yeah.
Yeah.
The vessel has a broken warp core. If that can be fixed or up again, which may require time, we may be able to input the coordinates to the eye of the universe. That's insane. The Nomai spent, like, I don't even know how many lifetimes sending, like, of repeats. Sending that probe out to find the eye of the universe's coordinates, and they worked, and it did it, and I found them in Giant Steve's core, and now you're telling me I have found a place that I can input them. Which is insane!
It's pretty crazy.
Yeah, I don't know if I ever would have, like, seen that and immediately thought of the fucking eye coordinates.
That's fair.
But again,
I also didn't think of it right away, but I think I don't even think I had the coordinates yet.
Yeah.
I found the coordinates and then came back later and I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah, no, I like seeing it in the chip log makes that pretty damn clear as day.
Yeah. I was like, eventually he'll find it.
And then I did, and I was like, what? Vessel has a broken warp core. If that can be fixed without it begin, which may require time, we may be.
Crazy
I like
how far we've come from the original notes, huh?
Yeah, seriously. I feel like right now my mind is like a mix of like happiness that I don't ever have to deal with Dark Bramble bullshit again, because I might have to go back there, but I don't have to deal with bullshit because I like understand what to do and I can close my eyes and I know what to do and it's fine.
Yeah, you've got it unlocked pretty well.
Yeah. See, that's the good thing. When I don't know where I'm going and I have to try to explore and get through there, it's the worst thing that's ever happened in my life. But I have a direct path I can like avoid, quote unquote, the fish.
All it takes is practice. I said it from the beginning.
You did.
Once you know what you're doing, it gets less scary.
It is weird that those fish eggs are not in your ship log.
Yeah, I don't know.
It feels like like a thing that would be.
I think the reason, right? It's like the mildest spoilers known to man.
No.
I think the reason it's not in your ship log is because it doesn't actually have anything to do with the various mysteries.
No, yeah, I didn't think it did.
Whereas everything in the ship log is like pointing towards a greater mystery, right? Like,
I suppose that's true.
All the purple stuff goes to the quantum moon, all the red stuff goes to the vessel, all the green stuff goes to the probe locator module, all the orange stuff goes to Ash Twin, and then there's a tiny little segment dedicated to the interloper, which just has some optional like flavor information, which is how the Nomai died. And then there's the stranger, right? So they all have like a part to play in like greater pictures. Whereas if there was if they put the row in there, it would just sort of be in its own little spot. It would branch off from like nothing, and they would just sit there on all by itself, and it wouldn't point to anything. So
that is, yeah, it's wild that that's what that is. But you go.
There is exactly one thing that you get out of actually finding the row, other than like it being where you need to go to get to the vessel.
Yeah.
And that is that you now have every dialogue option for Feldspar.
Oh. Huh.
Yeah. You've unlocked the last one.
I'm never going to see Feldspar again.
Okay.
I might.
I don't think it's in the ship log either, and I don't think you need to talk to him about it. It's just, if you ever feel like it, they've got one more dialogue now.
It's good to know.
Yeah, because like before I beat the game, I just like quickly talked to all of them. So
yeah, fair.
Yeah. What were you about to say?
I don't know. I'm going through a wild variety of emotions in my brain right now. Like, okay, just like the comfort, the fucking, I'm done with that Dark Bramble stuff. But like, I don't know. I've got the residual terror a little bit, and the intrigue of the fact that I found the codes, the somberness of finding yet another Nomai graveyard.
Kinda, yeah.
The universe is dying entirely. Well, yeah, I just thought it was like the sun, what the sun station was talking about. Which, I mean, I think that is all the sun station said. It was just the sun was dying.
Yeah.
But now the universe is dying, and so it's like, cool. Thanks, other Nomai clans. I'm just fucked. I don't know. I'm excited as hell about the fact that like there's the vessel and I found an actual place to input the eye of the universe coordinates. That's crazy, but like I'm not even like fully comprehending that right now because everything is happening, and also I'm depressed.
I find it funny. You have heard once before, pretty much, that the universe is dying, quote unquote. You heard it from Chert.
Sure, yeah.
And you were like, Chert, you dumb idiot.
I said like exactly that.
And now you're like, oh gosh. And it's like, bro said it, and you were like, stupid dummy, stupid head. And then you found out that like the sun station was like, oh, the sun's exploding on its own accord. And you were like, oh gosh, Chert was right all along. And I was like, that has nothing to do with the universe. Bro just got mad confused. I even went, Kyoger, how much do you know about the heat death of the universe? Because I wanted to like send you into an existential spiral. And it worked, but not because of me. You got there eventually. But
The universe can't die.
heat death of the universe.
When people say the heat death of the universe, is that's referring to the entire universe?
Yeah, heat death of the universe is where like all the stars start dying out.
I think I also, every time I've heard that in my entire life, I thought I was thinking of our solar system.
That's really funny.
Apparently, I am just self-centered.
No, it's the idea that like our resources isn't quite the right word, but like the materials that make up our universe are finite, right?
Yeah.
Suns don't exactly reform. They die, they explode. And so the heat death of the universe is the idea that like our universe will keep expanding and expanding until suddenly there's nothing left, and then all the stars start dying.
Yeah, I mean that makes sense.
That's the idea of the heat death of the universe.
Makes sense that would happen eventually, but
Yeah.
I don't know if like the whole universe would die. I'm a scientist. I think it's hypothetical. I don't think that's true.
Well,
I'm a
the
scientist.
theory is okay. Fair enough. The theory is that it's like billions of years away, right?
Yeah, I think it's right now. Actually, you fucking see this shit. Go
also,
away.
Our sun will never explode, which is always a fun fact for me.
Our sun won't.
No,
That's nice.
our sun will experience a different form of death in like theoretically, right?
It will come to each of our houses and be like, "I'm burning you alive." That's what's gonna do, right?
Because people in like schools nowadays kind of talk about like, oh, suns go supernova, they explode. Eventually, in billions of years, our sun will explode. Apparently, that's not true.
Huh.
I'm gonna look it up actually. Because I never did. I just remember hearing it in a different playthrough because an astrophysicist played this game and like made an offhanded comment about it.
What am I gonna do? Because, you know, when I die... Sorry, not what I meant to say. What am I gonna do when I find out that the universe itself is imploding and there's nothing I can do and we're just fucked in the next 22 minutes and then I need to go into the Ashwin Project and disconnect myself so I just die? So I get like, so I end this fucking.
You almost just crashed into it, bro.
I really almost did. What do I even do here? There's crazy shit going on. There's still cool stuff to see, but the universe is still dying. I don't care about the eye of the universe.
Do you not?
I do a lot, but I'm gonna explode and never survive. No, I care about the eye of the universe a lot. It's just I'm also kind of not okay right now. If this is what's happening, what do I even do now? I've done everything. The stranger doesn't exist. I can't see it.
Oh, I believe our sun will go turn into a black hole.
Well, then there will be a white hole in the far reaches of space, and we'll all teleport there.
Oh no, ours isn't big enough.
Fuck.
Because. Oh, okay. Our sun technically won't die. Let's go.
What?
Okay, so the thing that causes a supernova, it talks about this in the game, right?
Yeah.
Is it's constantly combining denser and denser materials, the sun, right? And
Yeah.
it gets bigger and heavier until it gets so heavy that it collapses in on itself and hecking explodes. Like everything goes to a single point and then just expands outward. Our sun will not do that, but will instead expand, right? It'll become a red giant in about 5 billion years. Apparently we're about halfway through the sun's life cycle. Go us. But in about 5 billion years, the sun will become a red giant and then start like shedding essentially. And it'll keep shedding until it eventually becomes a white dwarf, which is very, very small and very, very dense. And when it's a white dwarf made of carbon and oxygen, it will, like, its radiation will stop, which I believe means it will also stop, like, receiving or sending out chemicals, and will instead just exist finitely. I could be wrong, but apparently, yeah, it'll just end up being a white dwarf and it won't explode. I think it's because our sun isn't big enough.
Oh, that was a scout. What the fuck?
That's also why we won't be a black hole, is because it's not big enough. It doesn't have enough, like, materials to combine to explode.
Yeah.
So instead, effectively becomes the thing that, like, is this, like, barely stable beast.
What the fuck? Oh, that's just Hollow's lantern.
Hollow's lantern just shot into the quantum moon, dude.
Did it actually?
I think so.
I remember Brittle Hollow. I was so innocent.
You were.
I genuinely don't even know like what even is left at this point to do.
Stranger and Ashwin Project, and I think that's it.
Fellas, we gotta stop masturbating.
So true, Rusty. Kyrie, are you busy tomorrow?
Not really. But I do have stuff I need to do. I've got a project that I gotta work on a lot.
Bah.
Oh, okay.
Like a sheep.
Bah.
Hawk patooey, you know what I mean? Because I can't take too much more tonight. I'm tired and I gotta go kind of early.
Yeah,
so,
I'm not expecting
unless you're
us
planning
to
on doing
work
the
on
Ash Twin project right now, which I know you're not, I'm probably gonna call it. Unless you do want to do the Ash Twin project, in which case I'd be down, but because I don't think that'd take too much time. But
Yeah,
you
I've
said
already
you wanted to save it for
explored the
last.
quantum moon. You said there was something that you wanted me to do second or do last instead. Is that the eye?
Oh, I'll tell you when you get closer to it.
Okay.
Like there is one specific thing I want you to do last. You're like it'll take you a little bit to get there, but you're free to do the Ashton project like right before that if you want. I don't really care.
You care. You care. You care.
I care so much.
What? I need you to know that I do care about the Eye of the Universe. I don't want you to think I don't care about it.
I know.
I really, the Eye of the Universe kind of fucking like the Eye of the like the two things right now that have like held overarching like mystery, intrigue. Like I want to go there no matter what. Is the Eye and the Ash Twin Project. The Ash Twin Project feels a lot more personal to me, but the Eye, weirdly enough, feels a lot more personal to the Nomai, despite the fact that the Ash Twin Project was like the Nomai's like safeguard.
Right.
So it's like I don't know. I'm crazy about both of those things.
You technically know how to get into the Ash Twin Project, but you don't know how to get to the Eye.
I don't know how to get into the Ash Twin Project. I may have the information, but I do not know.
You do
how
have
to
the info. In fact, you were explicitly told most of the details, but you seem to have forgotten them. So.
I don't know who you are.
It's funny when I offered hints like originally, all of my hints were gonna be literally things that the game has told you.
Nice.
Yeah, like I wasn't gonna give you anything else.
Good. Yeah, I was planning on stopping here too.
Right,
I do want to look like at the Ash Twin Project. I don't know if I'm gonna go there. Like even if I figure it out, I probably won't go there tonight.
Okay.
But I do want to like look at that stuff and get my mind turning.
Absolutely. Let's spend this loop examining.
I feel like most of 95% of the time when we finish a session of this game, I'm just like in complete awe of the discoveries I've made, and it's awesome. I'm feeling like
micro session too.
It was, yeah. I'm feeling a lot of different things today.
That's fair.
Like knowing that there's other Nomai that are sending out signals to other vessels, like recently. It's recently.
Yeah.
Which it's great that like I can't believe that a myth from 280,000 years ago. Like is that even right? Is the Sun Station even right? Maybe I don't know how to read. Maybe I said 282,000 seconds ago.
I think if the Sun Station was wrong, it would actually be older. The Sun Station would have powered off.
But like, how did a myth survive that long? I mean, I guess this is the Nomai we're talking about.
Right.
I just like... God, I don't fucking know, dude. I'm gonna land here. I'll look at my shit. It's just like... I don't know. The whole like somberness that we've talked about already. Like the idea that the Sun Station is just... Or the Sun Station is gonna blow up the sun. Yeah, that's definitely what's happening still. I don't know. The universe is just over, and I probably can't do literally anything. And how correct Chert was. It's like, what do I do with my life right now? Like at that prospect, and like, there's a lot of cool shit going on, and like we made it to the vessel, and that was fun. And like again, something like coordinates of the eye, something. We're fucking getting closer than ever to the Ash Twin Project, both of which have been like such big focuses of mine for so long. But like,
yeah,
God, everything that we saw in that fucking bitch right there, gets more confirmation that the universe itself is just dying. It's like, I don't know. I'm feeling ways, and I don't even honestly, I don't even know how to describe it because it's like I have so many different emotions of varying levels and like types. It's like right. I don't even think I feel a specific emotion right now. I just feel.
I think one of these days, this is a weird thing to mention. One of these days, I think you should dedicate one like loop in a session to getting the achievement Worth a Shot, which you get from, quote, trying to escape the solar system.
Okay.
Which just involves you flying really far away. and then ending the loop really far away. I think you should do that for one loop in a session before you beat the game.
Okay. You say this because I can actually escape.
Yeah.
And I just, like, am awesome.
Exactly.
The White Hole Station was used as a model for these towers, which were built for the Ashwin project.
Sorry, what was the one you just read?
The Ashwin Towers. The Ash Twin Towers.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry, I was like yawning, so I didn't catch
It's
what you
okay.
said.
That's still that revelation that they appear on, like, through the black hole slightly earlier than the white hole is still like the coolest. Yeah. Still the coolest thing in the fucking world to me. And the fact that they used that to make a 22-minute negative time interval to send the memories back in time is. Oh, this is the best game ever made.
It's really, really good.
The high energy
towers. Every time I see Twin Tower, I'm like, oh.
I'm like, what? Reduce the temporal anomaly first observed at the White Hole Station. It could increase the time, adding more energy. No, 22 energy. Central chamber inside of Astron was physically sealed off by an immensely thick protective shell. The Nomai planned to construct technology capable of reducing 22-minute negative time interval on Ash Twin. Every memory recorded by a Nomai statue is transmitted to a corresponding storage unit within the Ash Twin. An advanced warp core was approved for installation in the central chamber of Ash Twin. That seems like my best something. I don't remember where we even learned that. An advanced warp core was approved for installation.
I think we learned that at the Forge.
Like in Minecraft?
Yeah.
I love Minecraft.
What?
Yeah, an advanced warp core. Wait!
What?
Bro, there's no fucking way.
What? Bro is activating genius mode right now. Oops. Talk to me.
Oh my fucking god.
What?
The universe is insane. I need to go to the Ash Twin project before I can get to the Eye.
Okay.
Because there's a certain word right there, warp core, that's of particular importance. An advanced warp core was approved for installation. Where else?
You like tinkered around with them in the high energy lab.
Is that what a warp core is?
That's what like a regular warp core is, yeah.
Yeah, well, this one is an advanced warp core was approved for installation in the central chamber of the Ash Twin, and I'm getting the feeling that that's something similar to the Nomai Vessel device.
Okay. I think I see what you're saying.
So if we can get into the Ash Twin project, get that warp core and get it to the vessel, maybe that can power the vessel. And maybe that can get me to wherever I need to fucking go.
Right.
That's kind of an insane idea, but that's like a warp core. I don't think that's like a thing that I could teleport to inherently. Where's the Nomai mines?
That's just for the shell.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
It's cool that that's also where we learned about the moment.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That, like, I forgot about that whole thing with the advanced warp core, but that is totally where we need to get that.
Right.
Oh my god, my life is fucking crazy. I'm a fucking gamer.
So true.
So the Black Hole Forge. Warp Tower's alignment is pointed on its warp receiver, rather than warp tower always lands in its corresponding body. The warp receiver must be located on or in close orbit around the relevant astral body. Hourglass twins are so close together they function as a single astral body, with shared alignment point between them. So maybe if I separate the Hourglass twins,
Yeah, perfect.
All of the warp towers were being constructed on Ash Twin, while the 6 warp receivers were being constructed at different locations. No one named Poke successfully forged an advanced warp core for the Ash Twin project.
Let's
That was
go
Poke. Let's
I
fucking
love
go,
Poke.
Poke. I wish I was Poke. Would you like me more if I was Poke?
Yes.
Thank you. Yes.
This is purely from my own curiosity. Is the Ash Twin Tower design one like the dinky little guy up there? No. To the right. That guy. Is that just like the murals?
Yeah.
Is that all it talks about?
Uh.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah. God, what do I even information? How the fuck would I get in here?
Could always explore Ash Twin a bit, see what you can find.
Do I have like a hammer?
No, unfortunately not.
Shit, if I had a hammer, I could get in.
I don't. You know, sure, but
I'm pretty sure. Like, I mean, on the the Mohs scale of hardness or whatever, it goes like supernova and then hammer.
Bro is spouting nonsense right now.
I don't know of.
Imagine the answer is just in Dark Bramble.
I would fucking kill everyone.
That's fair.
I still feel like there's something to this. That's like, I mean, maybe it's
Yeah.
just cool, but I feel like this whole thing is kind of crazy.
The big sand.
Yeah. Why don't we have that?
Good question.
We should have that. My brain almost tells me that there's something I have to do on Ember Twin,
Okay.
but I don't know what the hell word that would be.
Right. This is
Hello,
the
my
Sun Tower, I think. Yeah.
Best friend.
This is the cactus one.
I'm going
Gosh.
in.
No.
No. God, please
Don't
don't
do
do
it.
it.
Your flashlight's off, by the way.
I'm gonna kill. No, no,
No, no,
Thank you,
Oh.
building.
Thanks, Bill. Thanks. Which tower's that? Ember Twin. That's Ash Twin, I think.
I
Yeah.
love it. Ash Twin's my favorite.
That's the Ash Twin Tower.
You know, there was still this warp core
Right.
that didn't lead anywhere, but so this isn't a black hole. So that one is the Goey.
It is the Goey, yeah. This is the Ember Twin one.
Yeah. Is it something to do with this? Because again, this is like the Ash Twin one, and like I believe that this is nothing. But it's
Well, we
weird
did
that
try
there's
this once, didn't we?
yeah, we tried this a couple times. It didn't take us
You
anywhere.
got like yoinked by the
Yeah.
sand.
What if I turn off the sand?
What if I turn? Yeah. You find the sand button.
I mean, the sand does go away. I mean, I guess because I do need to get all because this thing has like the roof is open,
Right.
so I do need to like. Well, because I've had to leave this platform every time the sand is like coming over and pulling me up, right? But the
Right.
sand does stop either at the very
Eventually.
beginning or the very end of the loop.
Right.
However, so this needs to like point to the middle of the astral body, which would be basically when Ember Twin is directly
Yeah,
above
whenever it's
us,
just, like, right
which
above
we've
you.
not been able to do because of the sand thing. So maybe I need to wait until there's not a sand bridge and stand on
Mm-hmm.
here, because this always interested me, and I tried it out, but that was only when the sand bridge was being a sand bridge.
Right.
I never thought to try that when the sand bridge wasn't the sand bridge.
Yeah.
How long do we have to wait for that?
I don't know. Where's Ember Twin right now? You can always check your map. You don't have to fly around.
The map.
Oh, it's right there. Okay. Hello.
Well, I know. I tried standing there now, but I know it doesn't do anything because it like.
Right.
I mean, I'll try. Because I don't. There was not a warp receiver on Ash Twin. but I would believe that there is one inside the Ash Twin project. But I'm on Ash Twin right now, and oh wait, because that's the whole point. Because that's the whole point. Because if that's the Ash Twin Tower, and it has a black hole one that sends us to the Ash Twin, it does, because the notes are riddled with the point. They make a very keen point about the fact that it's not pointing to the planet; it's pointing to the astral body. And there's even a note about the fact that the Hourglass Twins are one astral body. And so if I can get this thing pointing to the middle of those astral bodies when the Ash Twin, or when the Ember Twin is right above us, maybe that would teleport us to the relevant warp receiver, which is theoretically on Ash Twin, which we're on right now. And you would think that's impossible because this would have to be pointing to Ash Twin, but again, no. It has to point to the center of the astral body.
I would maybe get some fuel and oxygen.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that right now. Dude, I might have just actually fucking solved this.
Fair enough.
I'm gonna have to see. Okay, hold on. If I can get in there, I'm gonna fucking go in there. But like, if I can actually do that, I am the biggest fucking genius ever. That would make sense. Because there are notes about. And again, I tried that when there was the sand bridge, but but it like lifts me off because the fucking whole place is broken. But if I can get it pointing to the center of the astral body, it is the Ash Twin Tower, because the other one's the Ember Twin, and it sends us to the Ember Twin. And there is no warp receiver on this whole fucking planet. There's just the senders.
Right. You are going to be very low on time, because I know the bridge only starts disappearing when the sun's like about to explode.
Yeah, I know. But I'm ready to give that a try anyway.
Fair enough. You could probably sleep at Church Camp the whole time.
True. How much longer do we got? I mean, this is getting pretty low.
Know. But the sun's not like in its like spooky red state yet. It's still like big orange.
It isn't getting that low.
Oh, it's actually starting to turn red. I just saw one, like, when it's red, it has little black splotches, and I can see the black splotches starting to form.
Yeah. Because that would make a lot of sense. I'm repeating myself at that point, but this is the Ash Twin Tower. There is no receiver anywhere, but there is a fucking sender.
Right.
Or whatever. I know, I think they're both...
I know what you mean. Right?
Yeah. And I saw that, I played with it a while, and I didn't understand, right? Like, I just assumed that I couldn't do anything with it, but I never considered checking that out when this was fucking gone. And again, a big point of that was because I didn't know where it would be sending me, because I was thinking it would just be pointing to the Ember Twin, but the Ember Twin Tower already deals with that. But again, something, center of the astral body, which I genuinely think this is it. I genuinely think this is it.
That's fair.
If it is, I'm going to be so fucking insanely satisfied that I figured that out 1,000% myself. But I can't get my hopes up too much yet. But that would make so much sense, wouldn't it? Because there is still a receiver here.
Yeah.
So because again, I saw it the first time, I was thinking, okay, it's gotta, because that's the whole thing. I didn't have a good understanding of that, or at least I didn't put all of the pieces that I had completely together. And so I figured it had to be teleporting me somewhere up. But if it just needs to point to the center of the astral body, there's no reason why it can't just send me straight fucking down.
Right.
I'm going fucking crazy right now. This is totally it. This is absolutely how you get into the Ash Twin project.
That's fair.
Come on, Ember Twin.
You might want to go somewhere with a ceiling.
I want to see it.
Okay.
Dark Bramble. What if I shot my scout right into Dark Bramble right now? What would you do? Would you give me $10 million?
10 billion. Wow. You're really something, Kyogre. I almost put my money on the line.
Oh, which
what
one
a fool I would have been.
So this is Ember Twin, and this is Ash Twin.
the broken one is Ash.
Yeah.
There it is.
Sandbridge.
Yes, sir.
Sandbridge.
Other tower. Unless you're just hiding there.
Yeah, I'm just hiding here. Because the Sandbridge is still there.
Yeah, I just kind of forgot that there was a ceiling above you right now.
Is it going down?
It's
getting smaller. No, maybe not. I might be imagining that.
I haven't the foggiest. It was kind of nice though.
I can feel the sand grazing my beautiful, luscious Hearthian locks. I wish I was a Hearthian. Which Nomai do you think this is?
Uh,
Do you think this is like Sam?
Sam.
I really hope this is right. I'm gonna pop the absolute fuck off if I'm right. I don't even know what the inside of the Ashton Project would look like.
Well, we've seen Spooky Mask Town.
I hope that's the entire thing. That is really filling up.
It do kind of fill up, though.
Let me get to the ship.
Oh yeah, that's a very red big sun. Another fun fact that I read when I was looking up what's gonna happen to our sun. Ow. Is that apparently when our sun becomes a red giant, it'll be so flippin' big that it will probably consume Mercury, Venus, and maybe Earth.
Awesome.
That's pretty big.
I'm that big.
Yeah, I know. It's a bit of a problem.
It is. For everyone but me.
Every now and again, the tide will just shift because you just drove to Cry's place.
Come on, baby, give it to me, give it to me, give it to me.
Come on, baby.
If this is right, I will have used my fucking gigantic brain to use my clues to figure it out in a way that, like, is logical and makes fucking sense, and I will go crazy about it. Hello, giant sun.
Again, if you wish, you can hold open your map and you can, like, check the state of the sand bridge.
I'm a sand bridge.
Still going. Because it's actually just straight up, like, zooming out what's actually happening. It's not like a model.
Yeah, yeah.
There she blows.
Come on, you dumb sandy bitch.
I was about to say, I don't think you have a ceiling, but now you do. It's kind of hard to...
It's getting there. It's so close.
I think
Probably one more
circle,
loop.
yeah.
Yeah. This is like the most anticipated waiting I've had in this game, save for maybe when I was sleeping for 22 minutes.
Incredible.
Which is funny that I can say that with complete sincerity.
Yeah. Whoa. Oh, there it goes.
It's too late now.
Now we just have to hope the sun doesn't explode.
If it does, we just gotta get here quick.
Imagine when the sand bridge disappears, the planet just, like, leaves.
Well,
oh, you did it. It's orbiting.
That's kind of sick, actually.
It's kind of... What the freak? It landed in the sand. Okay,
right.
The music's kicking in.
Come on, baby.
The music is like 2 minutes long, so if the planet can make it in 2 minutes...
And I might be able to get here, like, quicker than the sand bridge, but I'm not sure.
I don't think you can. I think it's buried.
Right! So yeah, this would be the only chance.
Check your map.
Alright, baby.
Oh,
come on, baby.
I don't know. I don't think you're gonna make it.
Wait. Wait.
What?
Kachino. What was the entire point of the Ash Twin project?
What do you mean?
What was the entire reason that the Nomite built it?
I don't know, you tell me.
To survive a supernova.
I thought they were trying to cause the supernova.
No. They wanted to create an outer shell that could survive a supernova.
Right. Oh, yeah, no shot. You have no idea how tempted I am to just tell you the answer. Oh, it's killing me. It's okay, though.
I am onto something, though. I know I am onto something.
Right.
Like, there is 100% something there.
Right.
We'll end it here. I'm gonna see if I can like. No, you're right. It's buried. There's no reason for me to like try and fly over there.
It's buried. Yeah. No, I'm just gonna tell you that flat out.
I must say right
Can't
here,
get
right
there
now,
before
though.
the sun starts going.
Yeah, that makes sense. That would have been fucking sick, though.
That would've.
Like, imagine like the supernova is exploding, and the only time you can get there is like right when it's exploding, and then you go into the Ash Twin Project, and then because it's the core that was made to sustain a supernova,
Hey, probe.
it like, oh, whoa, holy shit. Like,
Very close.
if it's sustained, probe was crazy.
I do think the developers actually purposely programmed it so that it doesn't go over when the sun's about to explode.
I believe you.
Because that's not the solution, obviously.
Yeah. Yeah, that would have been fucking sick though. Because they made that to survive the fucking supernova. So imagine being in there, like right when that happens, and then shit goes crazy. I don't know. That would have been really cool. But the idea is there.
Where your head's at, though.
I know that I'm on the right track. Like I know I'm on the right track.
Right.
Is there
Pop
any
off,
way?
King. Pop off.
Is there any way for me to? I'm gonna need to be thinking about that. Is there any way whatsoever that I could stay on that thing while the sand is above us? Then.
Well.
Yeah, be
I don't
careful.
Yeah.
I want to figure this out, but either way,
No,
like
all I said was I don't know. So we're good.
No, I didn't. Yeah, I didn't think you were gonna like say anything.
No,
like,
it's difficult. Oh, I almost did. It's tough. When I'm really tired, my like brain has a harder time distinguishing what I can and can't say.
Yeah.
So I had to like stop. I had to. That's why I said I say a lot more because I'm like I'll have a thought and I'll have to process if I can actually say it or not.
Totally fair. I am really happy with that though. Like I think I am genuinely like super on the right track. Because that just makes sense. It's the tower that is pointing to the Ash Twin. And if you don't want the Ash Twin project to have any cracks, how do you get in other than through teleportation?
A neat little detail I like. Nope, never mind.
Okay.
Oh wait. I don't think it's spoilery, but I think it's hard to describe without getting spoilery.
Okay.
So I'll just leave it until you get there, but like there's a neat little thing that I like about it.
Why is it
Well, actually no, I think I can say it. I think it's fine.
Okay.
There's cuz there's the little Nomai dude that we were discussing, right?
Yeah.
And like we've established that the core is very firm and solid. And so I like the implication there that the Nomai kind of like saw the explosion from the interloper and was like, quick, warp down.
Yeah, something like that for sure.
Yeah.
That no might be like, truly.
Truly.
Oh god, I don't know what it is about this fucking game, but like it makes me super depressed. But like even when I thought I was done, we get to the end of the session and I'm like, okay, this is kind of the best thing of my fucking life. Because I was prepared to log off and I was just like, damn.
Yeah.
Like, shit's cool, but that was weird.
How funny would it be if you like figured out how to use the warp tower and then it was just like whoop and it warped you exactly nowhere.
That'd be awesome.
It's like, no, how'd you even do that? This is a good game. I had a thought, but I'm trying to remember what it was. Oh right. I was so peeved for a while because of like some of the details that you just were not paying attention to in the ship's log.
Yeah.
And so it like without getting into it, it was very cathartic hearing you read some of those details out loud today.
Yeah.
And I was like, friggin', because the last time you were like, I'm gonna look around and I'm gonna see if I can find a crack in the shell. And I'm like, if there's one thing you've internalized about this whole thing, it's that there's no crack.
I knew that there wouldn't be. They didn't want one, but I was like, maybe there was one.
No, but it was like, I was like, there, all the information is right there. Please read it. And you read it today, and I was like, yes, finally.
Yeah, for sure, I know what you mean. Yeah, because I've not really made like a super big effort in trying to actually get in there. Right. I want to like look around and shit, but like this is the first time that I've really attempted to like think it out. And again, I am really happy with where my head's at. I think I am like right there.
It's funny. Part of me is like, I want you to find it right now, and the other part of me is like, I don't want you to find it until after The Stranger, because like the part of me that's watching you really wants to see you get it right now, but the part of me that's like remembering what it was like to play through this game. I know I found like I found my way through before I finished The Stranger.
Yeah.
And it kind of hindered The Stranger a little bit for me because I was like,
Okay.
I had reached the point where I was like, I can now beat the game. Except I just found The Stranger, so now I have to do that, and it felt like a thing to get out of the way instead of.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, I could definitely do The Stranger to start off next time, but
like it's your call. I just know that for me that's how, like, if I have the like still a big mystery, it's like, oh, I'll get through this mystery and then that mystery. But if it's like, I now can beat the game, but I have to get through this that I just discovered.
Yeah, and from what you've told me about your playthrough, I don't think I'd get that as hard as you did. Right. But I do agree. I wanna save the Ashwin project for like last practically. I think it makes more sense. I'm gonna be sitting with that and like the ideas though that I kind of developed today, which is like a great prelude one way or the other. Because I love where my head's at. I can feel it. I can fucking feel it. I'm really excited for that.
It's very funny to me because part of that also comes down to the fact that I fully solved the Ash Twin project about halfway through my playthrough.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I didn't have all the clues. The game is very good at like giving you just enough. I've already talked about this. It's very good at giving you just enough to figure it out even without like all the ship's log stuff.
Yeah.
And while you got that for Giant Steep, mine was Ash Twin project. I got there immediately, and I was like, oh, shoot, I probably shouldn't be here yet. And then I just sort of, like, moved on. And then I found the vessel and the probe locator module, and I explored Quantum Moon, right? Like, I did all these things after. But it was so, like, strange to me. I was like, oh, I got it. Anyway.
Yeah, that is interesting.
And it's funny because I remember being sad about it because I was like, oh man, because I thought it was the final area. I thought like this is where the game ends.
Yeah, makes sense.
I'm
to me it's looking like now it's you get in the Ash Twin, get the warp core, and then you get to the Eye, which the Eye would make so much sense as the final area.
Right. And so I was like, this is the end of the game right here, right?
Yeah.
That was where my head was at, and I just sort of forgot that there were other mysteries, but I was like, I'm still going to play through the rest of the game, but it's really unfortunate that the rest of the game is going to be, like, slowly hinting me towards how to get into the Ash Twin project. That is simply not true.
Yeah.
The rest of the game showed me that I'm stupid and there's a ton more to discover that is actually important. Yeah. And I was like, oh, okay, never mind. And what's really funny is that not only that, but, like, the Ash Twin project is the most obtuse puzzle in the game. They had to nerf it 3 different times.
That is really... I cannot wait until I, like, get in there so you can explain to me what they did.
Yeah, like, they had to make it easier. Repeatedly.
That's so funny.
And, like... And so what's funny is that, like, if... Because I mentioned, like, oh, I'm going to be finding the clues to solving the big mystery... And that's going to be kind of, like, annoying because I'm going to already know how to do it. If I had done any other big mystery, that would have been true, right? Like, that was partially... I mean, you didn't get annoyed by it, right? But that was partially experienced with Giant Steep. You got to you found out about the cyclone, then you did the rest by yourself, and then you found the clues about how to use the jellyfish.
Yeah.
Right? Or if I had found the vessel, I would have found, like, the different things that sort of guide you there, and I would have been like, oh, well, I don't need these. But the only one that doesn't do that is Ash Twin Project, which just straight up is absurdly obtuse.
That's funny.
Yeah, but it does give you enough to figure it out, because like I said, I got it halfway through my playthrough. Just sort of by fluke, but I was like, I wonder if this would work, and it did.
I think I'm on the right track. I feel like I'm missing, like, a detail.
That's fair.
I'm gonna need to, like, once I actually figure out what the actual, like, solution is, I'll see if I think it's obtuse or what, but we will see.
I will comfortably say there are like a couple ways to do it.
Yeah,
So
makes sense.
It's not just one. I mean, it's kind of just one way, but like there's a few different ways you can go about it.
Yeah.
Which is nice because that means that like it's not so obtuse that it's like ridiculous to expect anyone to pull it off.
Mm-hmm.
But
the Ash Twin Project, baby.
My
I want that
favorite way is the
warp core.
speedrunner way, but I'll tell you that later.
When you fly into it really fast.
Not quite as wrong as you would think, but that's mostly just because it's a speedrun.
When you fly into the Ash Twin and you like use your mouth to suck up the ash so you can get in there early, you go slurp.
I still love that there's like speedruns that are like beating this game without your suit and junk.
Yeah.
There's a mechanic I don't think you're ever gonna discover it. It's super meaningless and worthless. You actually accidentally stumbled upon it once and didn't use it.
Oh,
I thought that was funny. Yeah, basically, if you're not wearing your suit, and a fun fact, you can land this on the Adel Rock and get an achievement.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but if there's, if you're not wearing your suit and you're in a place with zero gravity, right? You don't have thrusters or anything, so you can't control where you're going. But there's exactly one way to maneuver yourself, which is that if you're not in your suit and you're in zero gravity, you can, if you're close to a wall, you get the push off function. It's like a little prompt, and then your guy just pushes away from the wall, in whichever direction you're looking. And the only time you ever stumbled into this was, like the one time you went to the White Hole Station and forgot your suit. And you like shot yourself directly into you sort of ejected from the ship right into the entrance, and it like popped up on your screen a couple times before you suffocated.
Right. Hey, land the model rocket on Adel Rock.
You did it.
Let's fucking go.
Let's go, dude. Yeah, that's just there's 2 model rocket achievements, and I remember last time I made you do one, it was fly into the sun, and I just kind of forgot that you get one for putting it on the moon as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man. I am very happy with this session. I still have the residual depression that this game is making me concern myself with.
Right.
But again, like I was fully prepared to put the game down and be like, damn, again, shit's cool. Shit's kind of crazy. I'm excited to see what's going on, but damn, things are going really poorly, and my optimism can only hold for so long. But again, literally the last 2-3 sessions, that's happened. And I'm thinking, damn, shit's kind of going crazy. It's fun, but like, fuck, man, I'm kind of sad about it. And then something happens at the end there where it's like, okay, we fucking booling, we gamers. Like,
we gamers.
That has happened consistently at the end of every session somehow. I was really talking about it. How I was like, damn, you know, this is like the first session where I'm not getting that, but then we just happened to like go crazy. Or I happened to go crazy.
Well, last session I was like, you were like,
oh yeah, you helped me with that
existential,
one,
and I was like, he needs to pick me up. Kyogre, you should go to the Quantum Moon at the end of the session.
That was a good call.
Just in my brain, I was like, this is literally spoiling nothing. It's just giving him an idea. But if he follows through, he'll meet Solanum, and I know that'll make him happy. And he needs that right now.
It's true. It's very, very true.
And then you were like, you were really spiraling, and I was like, okay, let's give him the stranger to shake him up, and then let's give him the Quantum Moon to make him happy again. And we were straight booling.
We were booling like fucking gangsters, dude.
I was so pleased with how well I managed to maintain the facade that the dinky little square meant nothing. And then you found it, and you were like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
That was, dude, like grinning ear to ear. I was so happy. Especially since that was the one thing that wasn't frustrating as much as it was just like, I'm excited for when it finally happens.
Yeah.
And so it wasn't like, oh, finally. It was like, oh, here we go.
I'm really happy that I didn't even find that one through like gamey means. Like I didn't look at the square and be like, it's weird that that's by itself. I just remembered like the one thing that I still had that like felt a little bit off, and I followed through with that.
My intent was for you to notice the square, but
Yeah.
the fact that you did it through your notes is way better.
I
Like I
agree.
like that a lot more. I just didn't really think about the fact that you had notes that had that written down. I was just thinking like, oh, this one's blue and alone.
Yeah, no, full agree. Like the fact that I got that was really, really cool.
Yeah, it's way better. But yeah, so I'm quite pleased with how that went. But
Yeah, so I guess next time, we probably want to dedicate a good amount of time to the stranger. I don't.
is so freaking long.
I can imagine. It seems like it.
Like I'll just say it outright. The stranger takes a while. It is.
Yeah.
I think it's like the hardest part of the game.
Damn. Yeah, I mean, it looked like it, for sure.
But it's also really cool. It has some of the strongest puzzles, but it also has like the most long-winded puzzles.
Yeah, I've still not even remotely scratched the surface. I don't know.
No, you haven't. You haven't even gotten into like more than one house.
Yeah. I need to know what the stranger's role is in all this. Because it practically just looks like I'm a different alien species that put this here and like cloak device it, and it's like I'm just kind of there. Like the way it looks, it's
even saw what they look like.
Yeah.
Saw 2 pictures.
I don't know. It's like this. For all intents and purposes, the stranger could quite literally not be connected to anything whatsoever. I doubt that's the case. But I'm just saying, like, from what I know of it, like, that's entirely possible. Because, like, the stranger has not been mentioned from what I can tell anywhere else other than the radio tower. It's a different alien species that is not Nomai. I love that, again, I love how familiar I am with the Nomai. And just, like, the fact that I went on that ship and I was like, this ain't Nomai technology.
Yeah, you look that made me happy actually. I got a little smile out of you looking at the UFOs and being like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Like I mean, it's pretty obvious from the outset, but like you figured it out in a way that was a lot more like a lot more unique and personal feeling than being like, oh, this language isn't Nomai.
Yeah, and it's very like in theme with like my whole thing with like learning about the Nomai and everything, and like getting that kind of personal connection with them.
Well, there's something like notably freaky about it from the outset that I think inherently makes people go like, I don't know, like this doesn't feel Nomai.
That's true.
Like it doesn't give off Nomai vibes, but like it's usually not like a thing where people are like, oh, it's confirmed to not Nomai till they see the language, whereas you were like, no, this is not them.
Yeah. I could just tell with those ships.
I love the song that plays there too. It's so spooky and ominous.
Yeah.
When you first see the stranger, it like fades into view. It's this big, weird looking.
Yeah, because it was like covering the sun. I wasn't expecting to like go into it. Like I got closer than I meant to, or like maybe the cloaking device kind of moved into me. I think that's what happened.
No, you moved towards it, but you were just kind of like, whoa, where are the planets? And you're just like not really thinking about the fact that you were accelerating towards it.
Yeah, that's true. Because I was just staring at it. I was planning on standing there, but then all of a sudden, like, the screen gets cloudy, and then I'm, like, somewhere else completely different, and that was, like, one of the wildest things.
Yeah. It's kind of crazy. I love the stranger.
I'm so fascinated to see what kind of connection it could have to anything.
I love how it opens being like, oh, spooky horror, and then you actually enter the planet. It's like, psych.
Opening that fucking door and seeing that water ring and like the sereneness of it, and again how much it reminds me of like Earth. Like,
yeah, it is very Earth-like.
That's one of my favorite moments of the game so far for sure, is opening up the stranger and seeing that, like, just the juxtaposition, the surprise, the uniqueness of that environment. Like, it was overwhelming in the best way possible.
There's something so very surreal and cool about the fact that it's a ring planet, so you look up and you see the ground.
Yeah!
I
love this game.
It's like so strange, but that's actually like a proposed sort of like idea in real life, right? You use centrifugal motion. Yeah, that's how we plan to like simulate gravity.
Huh.
If you make like a giant ring in space, right?
Yeah.
And then you spin it a lot. The centrifugal force from the circular motion will effectively simulate gravity. Because, I mean, think about it, right? If you're being like spun around all the time, eventually your body, it's the same reason like you can get in a car, right? So like you won't go splat because your motion becomes relative to the thing.
Yeah. I know.
And then the centrifugal motion, right? You're just spinning in a circle. You get launched out. So it's cool. That is a proposed real hypothetical thing. It would work in real life. We just don't have the technology for it.
Not until I make it. With
Exactly.
the help of the Nomai.
Perfect.
Remember when we started this game? And I was like jumping on this fucking cliff for like 5 hours. I was like, damn, I wonder if I could ever get up there. If only I could like fly somehow.
I remember when you got in the ship and then like went, no way. And and you went, there's no loading screen. And I went, you're right.
I love how
Good
much
job,
you love
buddy.
that. We've been talking for 20 minutes.
It really cracked me up. Oh my gosh, yeah.
I mean, makes sense. There's a lot to talk about.
That really cracked me up. I was like, oh, he has no idea what this game is.
It surprised me so hard.
You fly to the planets. It's a little detail, but it adds a lot.
Yes.
I saw a little video about it today that was talking about, like, it was supposed to be like a spoiler-free review so that people could be like, I'm interested in the game, right?
Yeah.
But people don't tell them about it. And in that game, they talk about how, like, there's little details, like, you actually fly the ship, and it makes the whole thing feel more personal.
Yeah.
Because, like, every journey is your own. There's no faking the space, right?
Yeah.
The game feels like a real lived-in solar system, and every place that you travel to feels like you and your work, and it's great. It's masterful design.
Yes.
And all they had to do was say, nah, do it yourself. No fast travel in our game. It's crazy how, like, inconvenience can sell something so hard that it wraps around to being more enjoyable than convenience.
Yeah, and I never even used autopilot.
You didn't. I think that's hilarious.
It's not even like a mechanic that I ever considered.
Oh, shoot. Oh, you're not by the campfire. I was going to show you a cool detail.
No.
But I didn't think about it till just now.
No. I'm coming, campfire. Fuck. Okay.
If you're roasting a marshmallow, the supernova will light your marshmallow on fire.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Alright,
that's all. That was the whole detail. I just thought it was funny.
That's
you get like a second or two where your marshmallow's just on fire and then you die. You can't eat it in time.
No, the worst fate.
The worst fate.
Yeah.
And I'm actually really excited. Like, I feel like the beginning stages of The Stranger will be a bit slow, but like I'm really excited for you to explore The Stranger. I think there's gonna be a lot there for you to sink your teeth into.
I have no idea what to expect.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. The Stranger's really well done.
I think it's gonna suck.
Okay.
Okay. Outer Wilds, baby. Yeah, I don't know. So
I do find. Sorry, go ahead.
I guess more than anything, I'm gonna be thinking about the Ashwin project, and I'm gonna be thinking more about like my plan that I made there, and how I'm like sure that I am on the right track. And I'll try and figure out whatever little details I've got to do. Because like if I could get something, I don't know, some way to just like be able to stand on there. If I could like. No, I don't know. I'm gonna be thinking about that.
What was your thought? I want to know.
I was thinking like if I could like cover the top of the thing, so like act as like a false ceiling, right? And then I thought, I can't just land my ship on top of it because the ship gets pulled by the thing, yes, and then I thought, could I put my ship below the ceiling? But no, that's not possible because the doorway is really small.
Yeah, I don't know.
But I'm gonna experiment.
I guess, yeah. Write that down. Try it later. I don't know.
Because that's the kind of thing that I'm thinking about, is like some kind of a either some way to like keep me on the ground, or something to cover the top of the tower.
I don't really know if there would be anything to cover it other than your ship.
Yeah, no, exactly. Nothing else can really move. Unless I grab my skeletons from the vessel.
Make a little, like, ceiling.
My God.
It's disgusting. Oh crap, I'm trying to remember what I was gonna say now. I still find it really funny that there was a chunk of time where you were like, man, is the DLC the eye of the universe? No. It's not. Spoiler alert.
Yeah,
it's not.
Echoes of the Eye being the name really made me think that. But yeah, I mean, at some point when it's like the Nomai's whole existence for being here,
It's the crux of the entire game.
Yeah, I think at some point I kind of threw that idea out.
Well, you came up with it pretty late, considering how much the eye had been like integrated into the story.
It's something that I thought of way earlier than I said it.
It cracked me up a little bit when you said that. I was like, yeah, no, like one of the biggest mysteries in the entire game from day one. They just slotted that in with DLC. The rest of the game was just kind of meaningless exploration-y schlock. It was crazy. The DLC added an ending. It was bizarre.
I didn't know the eye would be the end.
I said an ending, not the ending.
Oh yeah, that's true.
But no, I mean you don't even know what the DLC is, which is great. But
it's the Stranger.
It's the Stranger.
If the Stranger isn't DLC, I'm gonna be so confused. I say that because it still feels super out of place, and I don't know what its role is.
Well,
in the
you
rest
haven't
of the story.
explored it at all.
There's no way that it connects to anything. It's some random alien race.
They just slapped it in there.
What could it have to do with anything? I don't know.
Well, I guess you're gonna find out.
It's got weird like artifacts that it's like that doesn't look like anything else in the game.
Right. You'll get there, buddy. You'll get there.
I will never get there.
I do like the idea that they just went like, "Hey, check this out." It doesn't really have anything to do with the main story, but it's there. That's pretty cool.
That's what it feels like. Because like the big thing is that it's a random other alien race that's like obviously never been mentioned before. They just put that there. It's like, what the hell word are you doing there?
What? Hell word. That's the next Squidward hardcore skin.
Hell word. Oh my god, that's sick.
Squidward Hardcore 5. The Squidening. Featuring Hellward.
Featuring Hellward. Did I even
I want to see it. I'm going to bully Cry, and I'm going to say, Cry. Cry.
I didn't even put the Stranger on my notes.
Squidward.
So, the Quantum Moon, I think we're pretty much done with.
Yeah, we are.
Dark
pretty much done with. There's nothing left.
Dark Bramble, I've explored it thoroughly, but there's still the other thing, which I'll get to later. And the Ash Twin is still a thing that we've got to do more with. But there is, in fact, the Stranger.
There is the Stranger. It's kind of chilling there.
Which, yeah, so again, next time we go for the Stranger, and then we'll see however much time we have after that. But I believe you me, I'm going to be thinking about my Ash Twin project plan.
Nice. I'm going to get 6 hours of sleep. Not even.
Yeah, baby, you do it.
Yes, sir.
All right, this is fun. Maybe we can talk about it tomorrow. I don't have like high hopes, but maybe we see.
Message me
I
or
will.
processing.
I will.
Yay.
All right, good night.
I'm like, man, this is the least enthused I've ever sounded in my life. you were like, you were sitting there, you're like, oh my gosh. And I'm like, what? And you're like, there's no way. And I'm like, what are you talking about? It's really funny.
Yeah.
You're like, I think I figured it out. I'm like, tell me. What'd you figure out?
What did you fucking figure out, man?
I think this is for the coordinates. Wow. It's really funny.
Yeah.
Alright, so have a good night. Awokenkyoger.
Good night, Kahiho Hi-Fi.
That's me.
It is.
Yes, sir. Alright, love you, bye-bye.
Bye.